they're done. They're going to be on fire.
Well, that's because those hybrid batteries, like the lithium batteries, aren't. Is that what they are?
Yeah, lithium.
Yeah, lithium doesn't go out.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, lithium doesn't go out.
You can spray foam on it. You can water, freaking
Damn,
it
that's
just
crazy.
you have to let it burn out, dude. It took that Tesla car, I don't know how long to go out finally.
Damn. Yeah, you have to wait for it to like burn out.
And these freaking people are wanting our entire roads to be just like only these things, and I'm like, you're ridiculous.
I got a question for both of y'all. Y'all might know this answer, and I just seen a video and I shared it on Facebook. All right, so is it true that you don't need to change your fuel injectors to go onto E85?
That's all. I kind of know. I want to see what he says though.
Like, okay, so you know how most cars after a tune they go to E85 gas, right? Do you have to change your fuel injectors and everything to go to E85?
So you don't necessarily need to.
Okay, because that's what they were saying on that video.
Because you can get a bigger injector, and you can get more of a gas flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the smaller the injector, the more work you're gonna put on your fuel pump, and your fuel pump's gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why they're saying go with the bigger injector or change injectors.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a video saying that you really don't need to change your injectors when you change to E85.
So, I mean, people who are doing a performance thing in their engine, and correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, because I'm not there, but the flex fuels have a special pump to begin with.
Yeah.
They already have a special fuel pump. And they have like 3 different kind of little orbs at the end that are all filtered, and it sucks up. I don't know.
And is that like
and then
pretty much like on the gas tanks it also says like on the flaps it says like E85 or whatever.
Yeah, it's yellow
shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a lot more. The E85 is a lot more volatile than regular unleaded, if I'm not mistaken. Like it combusts at a much lower heat, right? If I'm not like, it doesn't take a lot of spark. It's like whenever you're running ethanol. If you run ethanol, that's basically alcohol, and a lot of race cars
like
do
when
it.
you were talking about your moonshine.
Yeah, exactly.
I should have brought some.
You don't not
tell me I were drinking. I should have brought some.
every time.
You want a beer?
He's always got beer on deck when we do a pod.
Yeah.
Every time. For next time.
He needs to grow up and have some White Claws on here.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch. It's Trulies. It's Trulies.
Trulies,
Dude, I like he's the one who got me on the Topo Chico train.
Those are good though.
Dude, I like the lemon one.
No, the grapefruit. No, hey, what was the one that we got from HEB?
It was like 1884 or something.
Yeah, those waters were good.
Those are good too.
Those were good.
You need to try some of those, some of that mineral water.
The sparkling water shit?
It's not sparkling water, it's mineral water.
Sparkling water. Same shit.
No, it's not.
Dude, just accept it.
Sparkling water is...
homo,
Listen, you fuckers.
Dude.
Sparkling water is just carbonation.
Carbonated water.
Mineral water...
It's carbonated
has like
water.
Potassium.
And
like magnesium.
But is it carbonated?
We talked about this in our first pod.
Sparkling
actually.
Water.
It's not sparkling water.
It's practically the same shit.
It's
like sparkling water on steroids.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's got minerals that's going to help you out. They try to sell it. It's like whenever people they put gaming on a CPU and are like, this is a gaming CPU, but in reality, it's a CPU.
Yeah.
Like it's a gaming motherboard. No, bitch, it's a motherboard.
Just a basic one with just a little upgrade.
Yeah,
it's like little upgrades, but the market
it doesn't
price
even have an upgrade.
Yeah.
There's like an $800 difference.
Yeah, it's just it's marketing.
Just to slap the gaming on there, $800.
Yeah, it's all exactly.
Just gaming.
It's some granny is buying her grandson a computer, and she's like, "Oh, he likes gaming. I'm gonna spend an extra
Walmart and
$1,000."
Gaming, gaming computer.
It's a marketing. It's a marketing thing, bro. It's a marketing thing.
I got a gaming laptop. And
you got gaming computer.
You've got a computer, bro.
Hell no,
fucking love it.
Hell no,
because I don't see a lot of gaming going down on that.
These screens came from a fucking high school that I paid $10 each for. They are.
That was a gaming school, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a gaming school. Okay, name a
It's all-
gaming
it's
school we got
bullshit.
in Lubbock.
True.
Shit, you never played the gaming
Gaming school.
the computer games on there?
Yeah,
That's
man.
gaming.
Gaming school.
It's gaming.
It's gaming.
School for gaming.
Every computer that I've ever played on has had the ability to play at least
Never
some
played
sort of game.
arcade games.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
I remember
That shit
cool
was dope.
math.
Club
I remember cool math.
RuneScape, nigga.
Hey, Club Penguin.
Cool math.
Oh, yeah.
Wizard 101.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got to go back to our car discussion. So,
Yeah. My bad.
so tell us. We didn't even do a proper introduction. We kind of always just throw everything.
Yeah, we just start fucking talking.
We just start talking.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
ever. But we should
Yeah.
barrel down and come in and introduce yourself, man. Let us
Yeah,
know
just
what you
treat
do.
this like a AA meeting. Okay?
Yeah.
Stand
yeah,
up and say your name,
Yeah.
and we clap.
Yeah.
At the end,
Fucking ass.
Yeah.
bro, I got some stickers above my fridge. If you want some, put your name on it.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Are they gold at least?
No.
No, sorry, man.
They're
we
just
don't
regular
got-
white Scotch little name tags.
Does it
You
sound
couldn't
like?
give me a
is
little
it-
gold sticker or nothing?
I'm sorry. I don't got no gold stars.
Cheap
Yeah.
bastard.
I'm a cheap bastard. You goddamn right. These monitors were $10
Nah,
each.
he's full of shit. He's full of shit. He spent so much money on a record player whenever he needed couches.
Oh, I know. I've known him forever.
Yeah, so you already know.
He's known me for
He-
like, what, 14 years?
Oh, okay. There we
Lord,
go.
It's been there.
It's been like, we me and him have been friends since first grade.
And you let him buy the truck, bro? You let him buy that piece of shit Chevy truck?
But I gotta let him do him.
No, you don't.
have
Best
to.
14 years, you get to say so at 14
Yeah,
years
yeah,
dealing with
yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
You could have showed up and be like, bro, no, don't do it.
Nah,
At-
cause when
at
it
like-
fails, and be like, hey man, I told your dumb ass not to do it.
That's
At like-
exactly why.
At like
So you can-
5 years, that's when you're like, I don't know if you should do that.
Yeah.
At 10 years, bro,
Come
come on
on.
now.
Quit being a bitch.
15, bro, no.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
You like it's whenever you,
I still got a year, and then I start.
yeah, yeah.
Well, you're too lazy. 2
Yeah,
years
the
late,
levels.
Mikey.
I know her.
There's levels of friendship
Yeah.
abilities,
Yeah.
and you're at that level where you could basically beat the shit out of him
Yeah.
and be like, you cannot buy that truck.
You should
you
have
go.
done it.
Should have got a Tesla.
Should've.
Yeah, dude. His
No.
fuel pump went out.
Yeah.
His fuel
Yeah, I
pump
heard
went
about
out.
that story.
Yeah, you already know.
He was
You
like
already know.
he was like one of the people
Hey, did
I
you-
didn't let him know because
Yeah,
I would have clowned his ass so damn.
bro,
bad.
I did. I lit him up.
Good job.
It's
I'll
like,
give you
yeah.
that.
I was like,
Somebody
you're.
had to.
This is your fault.
My
I was
bad.
with him.
Yeah.
When it
Yeah.
my
happened.
bad.
Yeah, it's all good. We're past it now.
Yeah.
It's fixed
bad.
now. Thanks.
I'm
to
still
you.
afraid it's gonna go out.
Memories are still there, though.
Yeah, the memories, the wound is because for one, nobody, and I mean nobody that I know lets their fucking car warm up before they take off, and then they're like, my evap system, I got codes in my evap and my misfiring, and I'm like, you don't let you're running fucking 0W20. And you're not letting your shit or 5W30 or whatever, and you're not letting it warm up. That shit's like fucking gooey.
It's just like molasses.
It's like molasses. You're not letting it get hot. You're not letting it coat everything like it's supposed to. You're not letting it get to operating temp. So whenever your fucking spark plugs get all gunky and you start misfiring in cylinder 7, you ain't got nobody to blame but
no,
yourself.
he's a V6. He don't
Oh.
have 7 and 8.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sorry.
Ah!
Listen here.
I
all right.
guess it-
I had to do my own spark plugs, and man, dude, them motherfuckers were
That-
dirty. But I don't know how long it's been since before I got the car that somebody changed those spark plugs to.
because he has a Ford Mustang V6.
It's people.
It was still nice. It was still
But it's a
nice.
Ford.
It was
And a
nice.
V6.
Your truck's a V6.
I had a Ford.
Your truck
V6.
got pulled out of the mud by a Toyota Tacoma.
That's a Toyota. What do you
Tacoma.
think?
Toyotas are like
It was
built
a- it was
for
a-
off-road bullshit. So.
They're like the
It wasn't
crackheads
even
of
4x4.
Mine
still a
was a
Toyota.
4x4.
No,
Hey,
Bill's
I got one
truck.
of this. Yeah.
Oh.
Bill's truck pulled him out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's still a Toyota.
Yeah. I pulled his ass
It
around
was
in the
a
FJ, bro.
rusted, broke down truck.
Where's your car, bitch?
Oh, he's got a point. Oh, he's got a real good
hell.
point.
Oh,
Damn.
okay.
I'm sorry.
His head
you
gasket-
clowned on me
Okay.
hard.
His
I
head
had to
gasket-
come at you.
Okay.
John, I'm sorry.
His head gasket blew, and this motherfucker was just like, "I'm gonna keep driving it anyway. Let it overheat."
I never drove it after it parked. It was parked for.
Bro,
like a month
I
and a
could have
half.
got you a head gasket. And we could have had that bitch changed in like an hour, 30
Was it the
minutes,
head gasket?
35 minutes.
I don't know.
It was 100% the head gasket. You were leaking out of the top of your motor.
Well, even at that, I was behind on the payments. They weren't wanting to work.
Oh,
and I
then you
told-
just gave it back to him
Yeah.
in the most fucked up condition.
Yeah, I took off. Hey, I took
that's
off
great.
my tail lights. Those were $500.
Oh.
Yeah, 500.
Headlight assemblies are expensive.
or not
Fuck yeah, they
headlights.
are.
My tail lights. I took those off, and I should have fucking told D put his fucking radio in mine because his radio's fucked up. Like it keeps on turning off to where you can't connect to the Bluetooth or whatever.
Oh,
It shows
yeah.
the clock.
Yeah.
I should have took out my radio and put it in his. And
That would have
his
made
and that.
sense. That would have made a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, so legally, as long as you give them the body and the frame, you
Yeah.
can take whatever the fuck you want.
That's true.
You could take the doors, the dash, anything you
The
want.
motor.
You just gotta leave them the frame and the body.
Yeah.
No
The
way.
body's gotta
No
have the VIN number.
fucking way.
Yep. That's
All
it.
honest truth, they don't want you to know that, but yes, as
That's
long
true.
As you could take your motor, tranny, rear end. You can let that bitch sit on the floor.
Yep.
All they need is your frame
Put that bitch on blocks.
and your body.
Bro, I should have gave my wheels to
No,
fucking D.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I
Why?
mean, if you're gonna do it, at least make some money. Not
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Hey.
I was gonna sell them to D, cause he wanted.
How much were you
my
gonna
wheels.
sell them for?
Were they the same size?
Yeah,
No.
same.
Oh,
exact.
they were the same size.
exact.
Yeah.
I looked at the tires and everything. Same exact.
Yeah, you
size.
should've-
Were you gonna ask him for like $100 or like what?
No, maybe like $250. Cause
Wheels
those
and
were-
tires?
No, my tires were still good.
That's a good deal for like $200.
Fuck
And-
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a fucking
All right, I'm gonna go jack them bitches.
Right.
Motors.
I need to end this podcast real quick.
No, they were like, they told my baby mama, they were like, yeah, we'll end up, we have a tow truck, ready to pick it up in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Well, I was like, 2 weeks? I can ask somebody from work or whatever to get
Yeah.
the fucking trailer to go haul it over there.
Yeah.
And
I have
then
a
they
car
picked it up
hauler.
that fucking
Or
day.
my
They picked it up
granny's
that
got
day.
a car hauler. We could have grabbed it. Yeah.
I emptied out that fucking car and everything. Like, I got the fucking tail lights at my house or whatever. So, if you know anybody that has a Mustang that's a 2010, I think to 2012, it'll end up, the tail lights will end up working.
Sweet.
They're smoked. The tail lights are smoked black and
I wish I
everything.
knew you 2 months ago.
Right.
But I had all these damn insurance jobs. Shit.
Yeah. What's your so let's get back on track. We still haven't got a proper introduction
Yeah, what's your
from
name?
you.
What's your
your
name, sir?
name?
Stand up and introduce yourself to
Yeah.
the crowd.
I'm not standing up, but I'm Michael.
Michael.
Hi,
Paint,
Michael.
body, and mechanics. Disney.
All right.
Yeah, it's hell every day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what was it that you said it was? That
Paint,
your
body, and
occupation?
mechanic.
A what?
Painting
Body
body
and mechanic.
Paint body mechanic.
Why do you keep saying my name instead of painting
He said
body mechanic?
Paint and body.
Yeah, he said paint and body.
Oh, I thought I heard painting
I did
body.
too.
It's very close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did
Super
too. But he
paint and
said
body.
paint and
Super
body.
Yeah,
familiar.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he's not a Peyton.
Yeah, he's
Body.
not black.
Yeah.
He's not
Oh.
a black guy.
Get it correct.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that little list.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Mm.
So you do paint. What's your favorite part? I know it's not. Just what's your favorite part about doing that, man?
Oh man, I love the ending of the cars. Once you see them
Yeah.
done running and you're able to drive them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So-
always the best part.
So have
yeah.
you worked with candy paint?
Candy paint with
Yeah.
light on
It's a
top.
bitch to paint, but yeah,
Is it-
What's your favorite color of candy paint to work
I'm a
work
blue
with?
guy. I've always loved blue.
Royal blue and gold, baby.
Dude, you know what? Like mine
nice.
is that root beer. Root beer.
So I've actually done a shotgun root beer, and it came out clean.
Oh,
for real?
You got a picture?
I think
Oh,
I
you
got
got
a
a
picture.
picture? You got a pic?
Fuck,
You
dude.
got a
Bro,
pic?
but that root beer brown and everything, the
Yeah.
candy paint.
Yeah.
Oh, but it can't be just on any car.
No, it
So-
can't.
It can't be on just any car.
Dude, on a Pontiac GTO, like not like an 86 or something. Now I don't know if it's an 86, but the one with the over under headlights,
Mm-hmm.
that would be pretty sick.
That
Bro,
would be pretty sick.
that is beautiful right there.
All right, show it.
That is beautiful.
What you got?
A shotgun.
Sheesh.
Look at that.
Good old shoddy.
Sheesh. Man, I don't ever want to let that go because that one's
Candy
good.
green.
Ooh.
The sheesh.
Wait,
Bad.
that's a PlayStation controller?
Yeah, that's the PlayStation remote.
Oh
Ed,
yeah, I forgot he
Ed.
does that crazy stuff. Yeah,
Hop on that shit.
he does all that.
Hop on that shit.
So-
I,
Okay,
I don't know about a
so-
PS5 controller.
Let me see. I'll show you one.
But it'll be
crazy ass thing I
different
did.
though.
You got a PS5 controller?
Huh?
You got a PS5 controller?
I ain't even got a PS5. I ain't that rich.
Oh,
Bro, he just
Ew.
paints anything. I bet his door.
Hey, all
paint
his
can
money
be-
is in race cars right now.
So I'm actually opposite. I don't really care for race cars.
Yeah, but he just has
What?
a shit ton of cars.
Hold on a second.
hold on. You should hear the taste
Okay,
of this car.
yeah.
I like lowriders. I like going low and slow.
Mexican.
So all
He's-
my cars are patterned out with murals, engraved, golden chrome, everything.
I respect that for sure.
I see
I
it.
respect that.
That's my deal. I like going fast, but that's just not my deal.
Oh, okay. Cause see, I'm trying to get an R32 BR6 with the staggered inline six.
You would make friends with my brother.
Yeah.
He wants an R34 Skyline.
See, I'm trying to get away from the 2JZ because I really wanted to build one, but I was like, everybody's doing that, and
Everybody always gets.
I mean, it's a
2J.
really good engine.
Mhm.
It's a phenomenal engine.
Yeah.
But I want to do something unique, and also something just it's cheaper, and the BR6 is like can be had built for like $4,000. So as opposed to getting a built
Oh
2JZ.
shit, that looks nice, bro.
So it's not the craziest. The craziest thing I've done was a toilet. I've done a candy painted. I've done a candy painted toilet. It was on my Snapchat a long ass time ago. I
dude,
can't
how'd that
find it.
conversation go?
Yeah. Can you paint my toilet?
Okay, so
Hey, that's pretty sick.
he just dropped it off, or he just pulled up in a truck, and he was like, "Hey, I got an odd ass question."
Oh,
for
you're
you."
artistic.
Yeah.
Not autistic.
Well, duh, he's a paint guy.
Oh, that's sick.
I was like, not autistic, artistic.
I didn't know. Hey, man. Hey,
There's
it
a
might
difference.
Be both. Might be both. No, there's not. Autistic people can paint the fuck out of some stuff.
Can't see it.
So I'll send you the pictures.
All right, bet.
Paint
so,
the freak out of some stuff. I'm trying.
anyways,
to stop
he came up with just like, "Hey, I got this toilet for you." I was like, "Okay, so you want me
The
to
whole
just-"
toilet?
Yeah, a whole toilet. I wish I had a
gosh.
picture. If I find the picture, I'll send it to Ed and he'll show y'all.
Okay.
But he said, "Hey, I just want it black." I was like, "Okay, we'll just go buy a toilet black." I mean, what's
they sell black toilets.
Yeah, so I didn't
Right.
think nothing of it. So I went and I started sanding, doing all my thing. He's like, "Hey, so how much would it be if you just candy paint it green and just throw designs in it?" I was
Whatever
like,
you want.
Like pinstriping?
Kind of like what I did on the skateboards,
Oh, okay.
but just something toilet themed. I don't know what the fuck
What?
toilet themed was.
Try to get that
But he
mic.
said toilet
Try to
themed.
get that mic right here, brother. That way we have a solid. They'll be able to hear you.
I got
Yeah.
you. So he said anything toilet themed. So I was like, all right, so what the fuck is toilet themed? You know, I was
Shit.
I thought
Poo,
shit. So
Have that shit emoji on there.
yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it took me at least a good 60 hours to sand it, paint it, and get everything how I wanted it.
Yeah.
Because
Was that
it-
because it's ceramic?
yes?
That's
It-
why?
it was asked to sand it down and get something to stick to it.
Yeah, you're
Fuck,
trying to
dude.
make it gritty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, overall, you wouldn't do it again. 1
I
out of
would, but I would charge a lot more next time.
10. You learned your lesson.
Yeah.
Dude, that's something you need like a sandblaster for. I feel like.
Sandblaster took forever.
Are you serious?
Dude, how much did you
It's
charge?
it's so glossy. You're right. Yeah, it's super glossy. It'd be hard to get a grid on that.
How much did you charge
yeah,
him?
how much did you charge?
I feel like it's gonna. Be like
I
20
regret
bucks.
it. Nah, I
100.
charged them $800. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But no. But I spent $600 in just trying to figure out what the fuck to sand the shit down with.
Oh, you can kiss
So-
my ass.
You pocket 200.
Yeah, and really not
That's
even
a solid.
because.
That's a solid profit.
You pocket
So-
200? No.
So okay, so luckily I had the candy green and the materials at the shop.
Okay.
Luckily, if
Yeah.
I didn't, just a quartz, probably about the size of my phone,
Yeah.
is $85.
God.
Candy. And that's not the reducer. That's not the activator. That's not nothing. That's just the candy paint.
Why is
Right.
it so expensive? Is it clear or something?
Kind of. It's so transparent. But that one quart can do like 6 cars if you
God
play your cards
damn.
right.
Oh, so that's not bad at all. You're definitely getting your money's worth.
It is, but fuck, not for a toilet.
Not for I would have been looking around like you got like a fucking ounce of this shit, bro.
Yeah, so
Can I get an ounce off you? Because
or even a gram, you know, something.
Oh shit.
Let me get an ounce off you, bro, or a gram. Let me get a gram of that candy.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah, we'd be
luckily I
explaining
had
candy
everything, but
paint.
then
I
that
know.
was ass.
Yeah. So
That's
like,
great.
so far as like guns, controllers, a toilet, what are some other additional things that you do?
Yeah, what other items did you paint?
Yeah, because it's
Out of
interesting. I've
ordinary.
never talked to a person that was into lowriders. Like I always just see him driving by really slowly and
Oh, they're fun.
menacingly.
They're fun, but bouncy as fuck.
So
You got
my
Dude, I've
neighbor-
never really like been up close to a lowrider. Yeah, I've been
Oh.
to Sunday Night Cruise.
Let me know
And
when y'all
everything?
down. Y'all just come to the shop and
Let's
I'll show you the car I
go.
got. I got an '89 Monte Carlo that's
Dude,
juiced up.
Dude, hold on.
My neighbor's got a Monte Carlo.
Hold on.
That's okay. Go ahead.
How many Monte Carlos do you have?
Stop it.
I think 7 or 8.
Stop it.
I knew that was
All
gonna
between
fucking chicken.
80 to 90.
Let me have one. To go fast. So Montes are dope for lowriders and for
So
Yeah.
muscle cars.
now that you said it, I got one in 2 weeks ago. I think it's a 78.
How much would
Yeah.
you sell it for?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet.
Me first.
because it's crazy.
I need a car.
It's kind of lifted. It doesn't run. It doesn't have the motor or anything.
That's what I need. It's just a
Flintstones.
body.
Flintstones.
That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of lifted like it was a drag car, but I don't know.
It
How
probably.
How big is
it probably
is
was.
the rear axle? How big is it?
I'd
Do you
be lying
know?
to you, I don't know.
See,
You
that's
said
what matters.
you said it was lifted a little bit.
Like it's got the
the
stance.
ass.
It's got the stance.
So it
for
probably
where
it
the-
probably was, and they had like the drag radials ready. Yeah.
Yeah, the
in the
radials.
back.
right.
So and you know how they have it like kind of stance and everything, and it just
Yeah.
takes off. So it probably was.
And that's a popular car to turn into a
Yeah.
drag
because
car,
they're so
too.
light.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're perfect for low riding. They're Monte Carlos are excellent vehicles. They're they're
They really are.
Yeah.
good. Those and Crown Vics. Everybody's sleeping on Crown Vics, bro. I don't know why. They're
Not really.
free,
Not the east
4.6.
side. Not the
They're
east side.
good. The only thing I hate about them is they shoot the spark plugs out.
Dude,
What?
That's
They
a
like
Ford-
shoot them out?
that is a Ford problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that 4.6 V8.
It's ass. It
Is-
just shoots the spark plugs out.
What the
so
fuck?
it's not. So it's a good. That's the only problem with it. It's bulletproof. Other than that,
Yeah, it's bulletproof and not spark plug proof.
so so what happened was, and Ford owned it, which is why I respect. Which is why I'm defending it so much. Sorry, Ford owned it. They actually came out with a kit to fix to hone the spark plugs and to fucking
You gotta retap it and like
Retap
put an
it, yeah.
insert and all that.
and
Yeah.
they put an insert. So they can't. They owned it. They're like, I don't know what the fuck we were thinking, but we're gonna fix it. So they came out with kits for it, and they're not that expensive. And then you can go buy like Helix kits. But what sucks about those is they still fail. So it's a running gag, and it's like certain models of F-150s do it, and then the Crown Victoria. But I always heard the 2011 Victorias were the best models to get to avoid that problem.
Really? It took
Yeah.
that long?
Yeah,
It's
God damn.
that's-
Ford's ass.
Well, it's because they had so many in production already.
Hold
you
on.
ain't,
heard it
you,
here. Ford
you
is
ain't
ass, bro.
loving the
Ford
Lord
is not ass.
if you
Hold on. I
ain't
wanna,
driving a Ford.
I want to see this.
Okay.
I want to see this.
Ford's good, except for
Ford's
the spark
ass.
plug fucking-
I don't
Ford's
care
ass.
for their motors. None of their. It's ass.
He's the mechanic.
So
Bro.
Name one good engine.
the Coyote.
The Coyote, the
Everybody
5.0,
knows- The Coyote's the,
Hey,
three-
hey,
the
the-
Raptor,
the-
the SV
he asked him.
Oh,
the
sorry.
3.7 liter, a Cyclone engine for the V6.
Yeah.
That has to be one of the best engines for the V6 on the Mustang.
Well,
The
for anything,
4.0,
it's
the
a solid
4.0
V6.
was like it's not meant. It was low compression. It's not meant for speed.
Yeah.
Okay, the 3.7. What is that pushing out?
3.7s.
3.7 is pushing out. I think like 305 or 310, but that's not to the wheels. You take
Yeah.
15% off of that,
Mhm.
and
Some
that's
of it.
still a lot of power just for that 3.7 liter.
And they get up and go.
Yeah, they do.
And I had, before I gave my Mustang away, I had it at 120 something thousand miles, and I did shitty maintenance. Super shitty maintenance. So you're not gonna. Not all Ford motors are just garbage.
Okay, but okay.
You just gotta go back further because
Not gonna say that. Okay, well, I am gonna say they're all garbage, but it also depends on the driver.
You
If
need
you
to
take
understand-
care of your vehicle, yes, it's gonna last you.
I
a
didn't even
while.
take care of it,
Mm-mm.
and it stayed together.
But how did you dog it though? Were you like?
I was mean to it
pushing it,
I
like,
was
every
mean
day?
to it just like I'm mean to my Toyota, baby. I'm mean to my Toyota.
Yeah.
Because it's a Toyota. They're meant for that.
So
Yeah.
but I treated that Mustang. I was like, you're gonna just have to handle the fact. But I let it warm up, and I did do the oil changes when I was supposed to, but I never changed the spark plug.
As soon
I was
as
running.
soon as D
fuck that.
as soon as D got the car, we got our spark plugs and everything. We changed the spark plugs,
Yeah.
all that stuff. We started doing maintenance on the car and
Yeah.
everything. So he was actually taking care of it and everything.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
but yeah,
That's good to hear that he's taking care of it.
The
Yeah.
only issue with those engines was the water pump. That was it. I changed the water
Name
pump
one
once
water
at like
pump that hasn't failed.
Huh?
That's the name one water pump that hasn't failed. They're all ass.
Yeah, true. But you also got to give props because Henry Ford did everything. He's the
Yeah.
engine dude. And the older engines that they produced were the best. If you want to dog on anybody, it needs to be Chrysler, Fiat, and Alfa Romeo.
yes,
Those
They
are all trash.
cheap as fucking parts.
Trash.
Cheap
Ford
as parts.
has gone down, but so has Toyota has gone down.
Oh, and don't forget Maserati. Maserati just gets fucking car parts from Chrysler.
That's like a bougie-
Yeah, Maserati
yeah.
is garbage.
Yeah,
No,
they-
they're garbage.
No, they just everybody
They try
thinks
to act
Maserati. Oh, that
Yeah.
that's fancy. No, it's just cheap fucking
Yeah.
parts from Chrysler.
Yeah.
They try to act bougie.
Yeah,
They do,
that's
they do.
like
They try to be in the same.
what is it? The Maserati Ghibli or whatever.
Yeah.
Ghibli?
Yeah, that's all. All it is fucking car parts
Yeah.
from fucking Chrysler.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
garbage. It's
And the thing is,
Well-
Chrysler's trash.
well,
and
you could say
Dodge
this- you
Dodge
could-
is under fucking Fiat.
You could say
Did
the
you
same-
know that?
Did
Did
you
you know that?
Hold on. Did you know that 80% of every Ford part is Chinese? So technically Ford is foreign.
Chrysler.
It just has an American name on it.
Now it is.
Now it is. No, it's been
Now
like
it
that for the
is.
past 20 years.
Yeah, that's not that. Ford's been around
Longer than
20
that.
years, bro.
Well, yeah, but
Now, for as long as
I'm
you've
not
been
worried
around,
about now. I'm not worried about then
and they
because
assemble them in
because-
Mexico.
then they were fine. Any truck,
have
any
to
SUV was good. And then nowadays they want to go
It's
all
trash.
aluminum. They want to go all aluminum. They want to have lighter motors.
that's-
These
you're a
motherfuckers.
driving tin can. That's all you.
But
are.
Yeah.
the thing is, there's engineers know what they're doing. Okay, we can
Fuck
dog-
no,
Fuck
they don't.
no, they
100%
don't.
do.
Work on them bitches. No, the fuck
Bullshit.
they
They
don't.
100% do.
Bullshit.
Let me tell you why.
They do it the most
All right, hold on,
complicated way.
Ed.
I was-
Let him.
I
speak
was
real
on
fast.
your
Let him
guys'
speak.
side not long ago
Okay.
until I did research, and
Okay.
these engineers know what the fuck they're doing.
Okay.
If you're gonna buy a performance vehicle, then you're gonna pay for it, and then you're gonna have the cast iron block or the billet block or whatever. Well, you're not really billet. That's something you do if it's like racing only.
Yeah.
But if you want to go buy a car, okay, and the whole point of the car is to get from A to B, A to B, A to B, A to B. An engineer is thinking, okay, this is a basic bitch car. They're only worried about fuel economy, emissions, and drivability.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Their genius comes from the fact that they're told to do this and they do it, and they do it a good job at it. Now, they don't because they don't give a shit about afterwards, like who's got to work on it after they
shit.
send it
Yeah.
out. They don't care about that.
No shit.
Like the engineering aspect of it is great because
It's a starter underneath an intake.
Yeah.
So no shit.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
a
it
starter
makes no
underneath your
sense.
intake.
And on
Under-
the,
Ford
on the
Explorer.
Do I think's
Yeah.
under the intake?
yeah, But engineers don't do shit just because. They do sometimes just to fuck with people.
That was an engineer problem.
Let me see it again?
That,
Really?
That's dumb.
Out of all places.
That was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah.
Well, look at fucking.
But they're the fact that you can drive a car from here to Dallas without filling up. Like if you go by,
Shit sucked.
if you got a Subaru Crosstrek, those things get like 27 to 30 miles. To
Well,
the
you're
gallon
talking about
highway.
like outdoor cars. Outdoor cars last because
But I'm saying like all of the like the aluminum the aluminum engine and everything, the heads and everything being aluminum is there because they're created and engineered for the purpose of conserving fuel.
and
if you
crashes.
go slap a turbo on it or a supercharger, you're gonna blow it instantly.
yeah, something's gonna end up fucking up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not made for that. You need to know a little bit more about engines nowadays before you start upgrading them.
Right.
Because they're not designed nowadays to go to get
Past a limit.
power
And most
adders.
of these cars, like he's talking about the Crosstrek, most of the people only buy it for like a grocery getter.
yeah, go
Yeah,
grocery
and then
getting.
it's either that or they go rock climbing and they just fucking modify the snorkeler and they just put a snorkeler on.
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
And that's it. And that's all they
Yeah,
put on
and,
them.
Yeah.
And they put a little lift on Crosstreks.
Yeah.
I'm really interested.
They
in
don't really-
Crosstreks. The only reason I don't like them is because they have no power.
They don't really
But
fuck
they
with
weren't
the
made
engine.
for power.
Yeah.
They were not made for power. The 100% aluminum, and plus the Subaru's got the best, the highest rated safety rating that
yes,
there is.
yes.
So they're made to collapse. The entire front end of any modern car is made to crumple.
Right.
So that first impact when you take a hit
Doesn't go all the way through.
doesn't go all the way to you. It just crushes.
And that's all they're good for. Like that's
Yeah,
it.
and it sucks. It sucks, but it saves lives. It really does.
Well,
And
how
it's
many
genius.
times are all four of us are gonna get in a wreck? How often does that
I've
usually
been in
happen?
3 wrecks my entire life already.
I've been in a
and
few.
they're not even my fault.
Yeah.
Done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Same here. Oh,
Whatever.
I've been in wrecks, but like it was like a fender bender, like little bumps.
Yeah,
But that's it.
I've been hit head on by a Jeep with a metal bar, bro.
Uh,
Four people in that
damn.
car, and it was in a Chevy Cruise, a 2013.
It's always the
Chevy
Cruises.
Cruise. And no, dude, I fucking Cruises suck. But all the airbags deployed.
Yeah.
The front end it turned into a tin can as designed,
Right.
and it kept me and my family safe.
Right.
The airbag fucking hurts.
Right.
It's because I'm sitting like this for
Could-
some reason.
It's like a tiny little C4 little bomb.
and
It's,
it
yeah.
keeps your ass back.
yeah, because it pushes you
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
And it did everything that it was supposed to do, and it was dope. And I'm not gonna take that away from the engineers because good
Well,
for
it's
them.
either that
He's
like
the only one I heard that ever said get into a wreck was dope.
Yeah.
See, okay,
He said it
so
was dope.
so me and my brother, we got in a wreck. This is when we were a little bit younger and everything. This is before he got his license too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
we were driving to this little gas station or little convenience store in our old neighborhood and everything. And he wanted to take the long way, you know,
Yeah.
like so we can listen to music and everything and then head home. Well, the sun was in my eyes or whatever, so I couldn't see if there was a car coming, and neither could he.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think that car's staying still. So we went. It was a yield and everything. We went, and boom, we get hit. It was on my side or whatever,
Yeah.
bro. Like we were just stuck or whatever. I was like, fuck. The next day, I told him I was good or whatever, you know. But his mom comes walking to the accident and everything, and it was like right around the corner from where we were at. So everybody's asking if he's good and everything. Nobody asked me. I didn't mind or whatever. I didn't
Right.
care. Only thing I was worried about, I just bought 2 bags of hot Funyuns all
dude.
over the ground.
Oh my god.
all over the ground.
Do you have Hot Funyun insurance, bitch?
So I was pissed off about that more than the wreck. I was like,
Yeah.
I was joking with him when he went to go pay his ticket and everything, and I was like, ask him about fucking like $2.50 or $3 reimbursement for each bag that I
Yeah.
busted.
Yeah.
Bro, the entire bag was on the passenger floor, bro. Like I was
Be a man and eat
pissed.
them right off the ground.
I was
I would have
pissed,
said,
bro.
fuck it, I bought
Yeah,
these
like-
bitches.
Yeah, I know. I would have grabbed them up in a little
I'm
bag.
like-
alive, and they're still fucking hot.
Like I'm
Right.
telling you
Yeah,
right now,
dude.
like if my
Freaking-
brother was here, he'll tell you the same fucking story. I was more
Shit.
pissed off about the fucking bag being both bags being exploded on the
Yeah.
ground. I was like, I just bought these bitches, bro,
I'm
and I was
sorry,
craving
God.
them.
He
Fuck.
said,
So-
fuck $800. Where's my $6 bags?
But anyway,
yeah.
that's my argument for the engineers. But I agree with you guys still. They're fucking stupid.
And the thing is,
When it comes to some shit.
we were driving I think it was a Hyundai Elantra. The fucking airbags didn't deploy.
See, and you could. That's bad.
That's suable.
Yeah.
The airbags
don't
didn't deploy,
sue.
but we were in the neighborhood, so we were going 30. I don't know if it matters by
Yeah.
speed or whatever, but
No, they're
Uh,
supposed to.
I've barely tapped them with the hammer, and them
yeah,
bitches go
they're
off.
supposed-
So
yeah.
okay.
They're
Well,
supposed
they
to
didn't.
just go off.
They didn't deploy.
Was it a side swipe? Well, they're
Yeah.
supposed to deploy no matter what.
T-bone,
but
pretty much.
Did you have Did you have those? Like, were they
Nothing.
available?
Nothing
No,
came
because
out.
some car trims.
Oh, I know what you're
don't
talking
have
about from
the
the
airbags right
side.
here.
Yeah.
So did they have them? And they
I
didn't
don't
deploy?
remember. I don't recall.
Because if they don't have them, then there's no way they can deploy. But for your steering wheel,
But I thought like all of them will deploy.
they all go off at the same time. Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know that for the Elantras.
There could have been
Yeah.
a wiring
Like
issue.
there may
Yeah.
not have been like a sensor on that. On the
Something
side of the
wrong
car.
with
you
it
can
or
always
whatever, but
you can always look
like
up.
I don't really recall. Like I don't really like. I remember it. None of the airbags deployed or
Yeah.
whatever, but I don't want to say that they didn't and they did. You know, because
Yeah.
I was like I said, I was focused on my hot funny.
You can
So,
always
I-
always look it up on like the internet. Let's see if there's any recalls for that model.
Yeah,
And if there is, obviously you went through it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, just-
Yeah.
But yeah, like I get what he's saying though. Like the engineers do their job.
Oh yeah,
Like-
okay.
But they
Body
suck.
wise, yes, they know what they're doing to keep us safe. Engine wise,
They're garbage.
they're ass.
They're garbage.
They don't know how to build a fucking car.
They're
No.
garbage.
Like,
It's
okay.
all because of planned obsolescence, though.
Okay,
That's a
explain,
whole thing.
No,
That's a
okay, I
whole-
want one to work on a damn car.
Yeah.
Work on what you built, and then come be like,
Hey,
okay, this is
Tell
perfect.
them about D's
Oh
Pontiac.
yeah. Oh yeah. On the Pontiac G8 V6s, and it was like a 2006 or something. They put the fucking water pump and the thermostat housing
right there
in-
between
by
the engine
firewall.
and the firewall.
It's on the back of the motor. So in order, and it's a whole panel. It's a whole panel. It's the whole thing, and it's on the ass end of the motor. Something that you are definitely going to replace throughout the car's life is in
The back.
the back for no reason. There's no engineer on the planet Earth that's going to be able to argue with me and tell me that made sense, because it doesn't.
Yeah, because when I was looking up videos, like I was helping them like try to locate the thermostat or whatever, and I was at home. I was looking up more into it or whatever. They were saying that it was like a rear-wheel drive engine that got put into a front-wheel drive car, or vice versa.
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
They were
So they
reusing
did something
parts.
like they moved the engine, like
Sideways.
rotated the engine
It's
or
supposed
whatever.
to be sideways.
Yeah, so that way it'll fit into
Yeah.
the rear wheel.
So it's a
or
shitty
whatever.
design.
Yeah.
That
It
was the stupidest thing they ever did.
so stupid. It was the dumbest thing. And Pontiacs are supposed to be like performance based. Like an entire, like they're supposed to have that muscle car image behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And instead they made them problems.
Yeah.
Like just problems.
Yeah, D was tired of that fucking car.
No,
bro.
dude, I get it, but I was still interested in working on it. I was definitely there, and we had.
And the thing
everything.
is, they had told him that it was a V8.
Well,
when
they
he got
lied.
the car?
They lied
Oh
to him
no,
Yeah.
hard.
any sideways is gonna be a V6. or
No, but they
smaller.
had told him like that it was a V8 and everything, and so he signed the papers and everything, and he learned that it was a V6 or
Oh,
whatever.
he was taking
That
off in that
sucks.
bitch like
Yeah.
he thought it was V8.
Yeah,
He slammed on the gas and I'm like, bro, calm down.
Yeah, he was
He ain't even going nowhere.
he was trying to
I'm down
figure
with
out how to
burger.
make his
Yeah.
car backfire the way mine did, and everything.
Why? Backfiring is not necessarily a good thing.
No, that
I
can
don't
be a
know.
bad thing.
Like that, he was always trying to end up doing it or whatever. I don't know. He thought it was fucking
It's
sounding cool.
There's a reason why backfiring is backfiring.
But
Yeah,
the thing
there's
is,
a way to
like,
do it. I mean,
but-
without fucking
Yeah,
every
like-
but the
car.
thing is, I had did my exhaust. His was straight pipe.
I don't
whatever.
think backfiring has much to do with the exhaust.
Yeah.
Does it?
No.
Yeah, but not really.
Like
Like,
okay, so
yeah.
it all depends on the exhaust that you actually do. So if you do the 3.7, right, and you
Mhm.
do like the Roush axle back exhaust plus off-road X pipe on there, it's
Yeah.
going to end up having like little snap, no, like little pops, and
Yeah.
that's what he was trying to end up doing.
Oh,
So you
that's-
can do it. It all depends on the exhaust that you put on.
It's not necessarily exhaust as much as it is the
Like,
headers.
yeah.
Like your
Like
your
the mufflers
exhaust
that and
manifold
everything.
gasket,
Yeah.
If you go put the headers on there where they get their own individual pipe, because the way the pipes are set up matter.
Yeah.
Like how they bend and stuff, and they're going to give you a different situation
that, yeah.
because the way, just like the way it matters a lot how air comes into the engine, it matters how it exits, how like everything exits. So, like back pressure is a bad thing, which I like to a degree. And to spec of whatever engine you have, back pressure is not a good thing, and I used to think that it was a great thing. I had to get educated on that. So, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
And like
Yeah.
like it would do that. It would end up.
And it sounds
that,
cool.
That was my car, and all I did, I put glass packs on. I put
Yeah.
some glass packs on, and before that, it would never do it. I put those glass packs on,
maybe I'm
and
full
that's
of
what
shit
it was
then.
doing.
I don't know.
It started doing that. So it wasn't like something was wrong with the car or whatever.
I don't
Everybody's
know,
like,
man. I got glass packs and I can't do that.
I don't know.
It just depends on like a lot of things.
Yeah.
And
But do you
I
have your
don't.
mufflers not still or no?
I don't even know.
Mm-mm. I don't have mufflers. I just got it the tip. That's it.
Hmm.
The only thing
So-
that's left was the tip.
So and then also, it all depends on where you put it though too.
What do you mean where
The
you put it?
muffler. I put mine close to the end.
Yeah,
Close
you
to the
get
exit.
axle backs.
Yeah.
I haven't
they're
really
like-
looked under
They're
it.
like it's right there,
I haven't
and
really.
then it X's out, right?
Yeah.
Or it would X out.
So I
Yeah,
had changed
so-
mine. It was a single exhaust. I told them cut it off and make it into dual exhaust coming out,
Yeah.
right? And they were like, we can put it in the middle. I was like, no, because it's gonna end up like it's gonna not be like I don't want it raspy or whatever, but I don't want it like kind of a deep tone. So I told them put it towards the back, towards the at the end of the pipe.
What
See,
size?
You're supposed to want the deep tones. So.
What size?
I didn't want it.
Yep.
Hey,
I didn't
He
want
knows
it.
what I'm talking about.
I didn't
hey,
want it.
Like you got-
What size was your glass packs?
I don't know if it was 2.5 or 3 inch.
Oh shit.
Feel
No, I
free
got
to,
like- I got
feel
like
free
a
to
s-
cut in at any time, man. We've been drinking.
Yeah.
I got like a yeah.
Well,
You know,
tell us
I'm
to
like
shut
3
up.
beers in, by the way.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
like,
alcoholic.
I'm kind of feeling it. But
Yeah. and these are
but no,
buddies.
like I was saying, but like my truck has like it has one 6-inch glass pack.
Okay.
Honestly,
yeah.
just sell the truck, Ed.
Yeah.
Fuck you! I have to wait, bro.
a
We've
V8.
already been through this.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to
gonna
do
fuck up
anything.
my own credit.
You don't have to
Hayden.
do anything.
Yeah, you are right.
Your credit will be fine.
No,
You
it
just
won't.
gotta sell
It's
it.
already shit.
Hey,
Make it worse.
give me like $500. Take that bitch to Mexico. Report that bitch stolen.
Bro.
There you go.
You already, you
We can't
gave
say
it-
that.
Yeah,
We
you
can't do it now.
Don't release the video till it's gone.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's true. That's true. It's like, oh, you don't know if we did it. You don't
Yeah.
know.
We were just joking. It was a
Yeah.
joke.
I
It was
mean,
a joke.
Kendrick Lamar.
April
admitted to killing
Fools.
Hey,
somebody
we're
on-
drinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
I'm-
Oh, I know what we're talking about.
I'm vaping.
Yeah. Yeah, but so tell us more about like. So do you care? So you only want performance out of the low ridiness, or do you even care about the engine?
I do.
So do you want the sound, like the actual muscle
Yeah. Do you
kind
care
of?
about the
So
sound?
okay, so I got a 350 with the mild cam
Oh,
and
yeah.
board over. I think 30 over.
Oh,
And
I know that sounds good.
I got that in the truck I'm driving now. I do
Okay.
care about performance a little bit,
Yeah.
but nothing to do 150, 180. down
Right,
track.
right.
That-
Like you're not you're not gonna do like a stroker.
Nah.
Yeah, okay. I
You're
got
not
you.
doing like a 10-second car type shit.
Nah.
No. He just wants the sound not. And it makes
He's
sense.
trying to make it
because
balanced.
He's
A balance.
He's
Yeah, 'cause
making a daily
the-
driver.
Yeah.
I got, I think, 40 series or 45 series Flowmasters.
Ooh,
Okay.
So
those
I don't.
sound good.
Yeah, I like mine quiet and that rumble look.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
I know
'cause
what
that-
you're talking about.
Yeah, because once you hit that 44 Flowmaster, it just gets too fucking.
No,
loud.
I want mine to be like trying, like you can hear it trying to breathe.
Oh, you got to give that
It's like-
44 then.
I got one. Hey,
No, straight
okay,
like-
so I got an 89
like fucking
that I'm
sleep
trying to build
apnea.
like that.
Yeah, where it's just.
You got a what?
I
An
just want it to
89
sound like
GMC that I'm building like that for a customer.
that.
Really?
Yeah. It's probably because you can do it to where you just straight pipe it and you just get massive cams and it's just gonna sound and some headers like any headers really and it's just gonna sound like that.
Mhm.
Where it's just it wants air because you're fucking just pumping fuel and air into it. And it's just once you step on the gas, it's like it goes.
Yeah,
It
it
goes
gets all
insane.
fucking crazy.
Cause so I want to get a 383 stroker
I got one.
and available right now. Let's put in that money, bro. I'll
If
buy
I
it off
tell you all the shit that I have, you'd probably fall in love.
with you.
You'd want to
Probably.
marry him probably.
Probably.
Yeah, you'd
I've
fall.
What
got-
hap-
I've got-
like, if
I've-
it's-
okay,
is it just
so-
sitting there collecting dust, doing nothing, or
I've got motors for days, trannies, rear ends, and cars for days.
so? Why haven't I met you sooner?
And
Ed?
why-
haven't I met him sooner?
And why haven't you
You're a
proposed
dick,
to him yet?
Ed.
Hey, hey,
You're a
hey,
dick.
hey! I'm trying to say some more shit. All right.
Okay,
He also has an armored truck.
you're a dick, Ed.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I
about
like
that.
cars, and you have a friend that likes cars
And
you're
has an
being just
armored
like,
truck.
Y'all never asked.
You gotta give it to you.
That's just I'm
It's
always
it's
talking
a
about
weird ass question
bro.
to
I was
ask,
talking
but
to him, bro. Right now, I have a friend who's selling a wagon. A wagon, bro.
Is
We
that
were
the
talking
wagon- is
about
that the wagon
this.
you were talking about last
Bro.
time?
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Bro, let me show you the wagon.
He was
It's
telling
a
about it, but I
Plymouth
didn't
wagon.
see it.
It's a 440 stroker.
Okay.
He's got a 9-inch rear end. He spent 17 grand on the motor. It's fully built. It's got 20 miles and a burnout on it.
Damn.
And he told me to
Fucking
give it to me.
nasty.
I've got to get another car because I've only got one now. So I was like, I could buy this and daily
I got
it.
30.
Huh?
I got 30
You got 30 what?
Hey,
cars.
Oh, stop.
Peyton,
What?
sell him one of your insurance quotes.
Oh yeah, man. I'm starting my own insurance company.
You might wanna
I'm
hop
gonna
on
need
it.
You.
You might want to hop on it quick.
You're
I'm
not gonna.
need you.
There's no guaranteed. There's no guaranteed like coverage, but the cops won't give you any guff.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. That's the wagon, bro. I don't know why it's loading, but
But
it's
for
because
real.
I got shitty service in the house.
Fucking Ed's house.
Damn.
Dude, John's
He's-
face dropped.
He said, and he's gonna give it to me for $6K.
$6,000 for that.
Fuck.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking people
he
up.
Told me he told
Right?
me that
Shit.
he told me he pulled up
Damn.
to a building
Mm-hmm.
and he revved it like that, and the glass cracked on the building.
Oh shit.
Dude, imagine
It's-
him having that shit. Oh
It's-
my god.
So the only
And
the
reason,
way-
pull up to your house in that.
no.
so
And the
I
way
was,
and the way that he was with the Mustang, he said that he like, yeah.
oh, I get it. I get on it. And that's he's not. It wasn't even done. Like I would still have to get. He told me to get. I need some slicks in the back so it doesn't just. I don't lose the ass end of it all the time. And he's got a Holly carburetor to give it more fuel because that's not even its full potential.
I got one of those too.
It's yeah. See, so
Damn.
the carburetor that's in it now is not even giving it enough fuel. He said so you can sit there and idle and it'll just die on you if you're not gassing it. And he's got two fuel pumps, I believe. And it's a monster.
That thing's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And I want it so bad, but it's not practical to drive back to and from work in. And that's
Right.
I need like a
no, but it's worth it.
yeah, right. That's what I
It's
was
worth
trying-
it. It's not
practical, but it's worth
Tell
it.
that to my wife.
Because
I was saying that.
It's
I
worth
was-
it. It's worth it.
Yeah,
okay?
because I was like, so she said, you're going to give me the FJ, and you're going to drive that back and forth from work.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. She's like, so it's just going to be fine. I was like, it's going to break down all the time.
Put it like this: you will pass everything but a gas station.
Yeah.
yeah.
3 miles to the gallon.
God damn.
And
Don't
it's
get
probably,
that.
It's
Not-
probably like an
it's not a
8-gallon
game.
tank or so.
No, you
God.
don't even understand. This is a racing car.
Dude, you know, you
It's a
realize that
racing
that's
car.
how you realize that you can make money off of that.
So
Mhm.
let's find $6,000.
We can put the chimp on it on the side.
I told you I would advertise the shit out of our whatever
Bro.
on the side of it, but I can't bankroll $6,000 whenever
Yeah,
I gotta
no.
go buy my wife, because I'm thinking about getting a Crosstrek,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and
They're
like,
good.
I found one for like 10.
They are good.
Yeah, they are good, and it's perfect for her to go back and forth to work,
Mhm.
and for us to go on little road trips, or whatever.
Oh,
in.
yeah.
And I can jack it up and make it look really cool,
Mm-hmm.
so it's perfect.
Or you can buy this and go 10 times faster everywhere.
Hey, I'm selling.
the speed
if
limit.
You guys want to
Right?
throw in?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can probably do like
Speed limit is
Like
just a
15.
suggestion.
Yeah,
dude.
there it
this
is.
is passing every Corvette.
Everything.
Pretty much every Mustang that we have that I see around my area in town. It won't get all of them, but it'll do it.
Don't drive my neighborhood at night with that.
I
though.
will. I would.
Don't
That's
do
the
that.
best
I would.
time to do
I
it.
would show up here in that.
And just rev it and leave.
And just
Especially at like
leave.
2 or 3 in the morning. Perfect
Yeah.
timing.
But
Fucking
it's not
wake
going to be
my
that
ass up.
loud. It won't be that loud if we get it because
Alex
I
is gonna
have
be
to
pissed.
put mufflers on it.
Is that
in
what you're
order
gonna
for
do?
it, in order for it to get
So,
to pass inspection, it needs to have mufflers.
yes and no.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we go.
Here we go.
So-
Mechanic facts.
I
Yeah.
have, or you can buy it from I can't think of the damn name. So, you can get. I don't know if you ever seen that movie Born to Race.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so it's got a toggle switch for the exhaust. You can have it to where it's open headers. You get your full racing theme,
Yeah.
or you shut it and you run your mufflers and exhaust and all that.
Oh, I see. I know what you're talking
shit.
about.
It's like
so-
a hideaway power thing,
Some
It's like a sleeper, pretty much.
dude.
Some
Oh,
cars
that-
actually like some of the new ones they have like they have
Some
a
new
switch.
cars have it.
They
yeah.
have switches like where it will be like just for regular daily
That's
driving, or
sick.
you switch it to like sport,
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
like it's the active exhaust.
right.
That's what it is.
It's
pretty
the
much.
old school way
Yeah.
of switching it out.
Yeah.
So will it work for a non-EFI vehicle though? Because this is carbureted. It's
Oh,
carbureted.
it'll work for anything.
Oh shit! Because it doesn't. I think it's got OBD1.
Engineers don't know that.
Don't know what. Engineers know a lot. Everything.
Well, engineers only know about what they're supposed
Yeah,
to learn.
they know what they're building, but they don't know the
Yeah,
crackheads
yeah,
like
yeah,
us
yeah.
that
like
are manufacturing
inspections.
and
Right,
shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
him,
you're right.
he knows
You're
the
right.
little ways around the engineers.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm down. Like we could start a project. You could paint it up.
I've got a shit ton of projects.
Well, you could
Like, okay, so
prioritize this project.
You
I've
got a
got-
couple ounces of candy.
Oh.
I've got a few LSs. I've got 350s. I've got strokers. I've got all kinds of
we need
rims.
to talk after the pod. Speaking of which, I gotta
Everything.
piss.
You want to take a break?
Yes. Let's
All
take a
right.
break. I've got
All
to
right.
piss, and I
All
gotta
right,
call
me
my
too.
cousin back.
All right.
He just called me.
All right, we're taking a break real quick.
Dude, you've got. That's absolutely outrageous.
All right, so
We're
we
back.
we were just talking about how this guy that Mikey knows, that his dumbass thought it was a good deal,
One hell of a deal, actually.
one hell of a deal, to spend 14 grand on a fucking Ford Ranger? Michael?
Ford fucking Ranger. You gotta
Ford
get that right.
fucking Ranger.
You gotta get that right, buddy.
Ranger.
There's our capitalism is fucking us right now.
Yes.
Fuck
Super hard.
yes.
Everybody is, if they get a fucking whiff, that's something that they have is of value.
Yes.
They
I know
have
what I got.
Yeah, I know what I got. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're gonna charge you out the asshole,
Yep.
and then all the people that have money, just like fuck you money, you're gonna go buy them. So then more people are like, dude, you're never gonna believe
That's
this. I
like-
sold my Ford fucking Ranger for $14,000.
That's like Bill selling
Dollars.
his truck and just getting brand new rim and tires and be like, I want 14 grand. I know what I got.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Somebody-
somebody does it because they have the money, and then they
Yeah.
drive the car market to
Yeah.
a fucking unprecedented. It's dumb. It's what happens with everything.
Yeah.
And they
Graphics
don't, and they don't. Nobody
everything.
fucking understands that when you invest into shit like that, more people want to fucking get into it.
Yeah.
And then the fucking prices are so goddamn skyrocketing because this is a trending thing.
Yeah.
Whoa, but did you realize in sales that trending would make the material or product
Yeah.
stay that way?
Yeah.
It wouldn't go back down. It doesn't
Yeah.
fluctuate like
Well,
the stock market.
Just, I know I talk about it all the time, but the Ford Mustangs from 2011 to
That's
2014,
what it was.
Oh
It's a
no.
video, so you gotta hold
but
it.
the
But
2011 to 2014
that's what
Ford
it looked
Mustang
like.
that has
It
just the
needed to get painted.
V6, it's pretty much
You've gotta
charging.
be-
They're charging
he
for
paid
the
$14,000 and $14,500 is what he
that
gave for
piece
this
of shit.
vehicle.
Yeah.
And it's in this condition, and it had 50,000 miles on it.
let me
That's
see
an
that.
and it's a 2007.
Mhm.
You
I
can
wanna
kiss
see this
my
shit, too.
ass.
All I did was paint it all black. That was another $3,000 because we did door jams underneath
What
hood,
the
everything.
fuck?
So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at
17.5.
17.5 right now.
This probably
Then-
has to be the first Ranger I've seen without a dent.
Yeah, it was like straight as hell. Like I gotta give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so we're at 17.5 with just the paint and everything.
Yeah.
Then he goes and puts a small lift kit. I don't know how much that charges.
Yeah.
And wheels and tires. The wheels and tires he put
Ooh.
mud
Are high.
grips, and I think he spent $5,000 on those for wheels and tires.
Fudge, man.
For
Fudge,
$5,000?
He also got a spare. So I kind
How
of
big were his fucking tires?
Not that big. I think like 16, 17s.
No.
God
the
damn.
one of the greatest things about the Ford Ranger is that you can put 33s
Yeah,
on
we-
it
we actually-
without doing a whole lot.
when I worked at the tire shop I was at, we put 33s on a Ranger.
Without lifting it.
Yeah, without lifting it.
Yeah.
You wanna,
And
you wanna know something crazy?
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, you're good. My bad too. But my loader that I operate for work, the rims are like 36.
damn.
The rims are 36s, but the rubber on them is like 2 feet long.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, they're huge, massive.
Try changing that bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I don't think I've ever showed you what my loader looks like. Hold on.
All right.
But
Oh, your new one?
how we were
I was
talking
listening
about the fucking prices on the
Yeah.
the cars go up. Like for example, like I said, I know I talk about them a lot. I am a Mustang guy.
You're
I
right.
love Mustangs.
I love Mustangs too.
Like for the V6s for 2011 to 2014, that 3.7. That's why I say 3.7 for the Mustang was like the best engine for that. For that
They
car.
were solid.
Yeah,
They were super solid.
dude.
I gotta give him that. Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Everybody wants that V6.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't have the GT, they're going for that V6, that year
Yeah.
model because of that V6.
It's good on gas.
It's good.
Sure.
Well, it's also an area, it's a gray area for people to do unique things in performance-wise with the V6.
Yeah,
Because it's a solid.
like you can do
motor.
anything
It's-
with that V6.
Yeah.
Like compared to Dodge, that 3.6 Pentastar,
Yeah.
you can't do shit.
No.
Everything's
Not-
welded onto the manifold. You
with
can't.
the V6, they had the Pro Charger come out for the V6. No.
Badass.
What?
That's how big the loader is
yeah.
compared to a regular Peterbilt.
That's a nice bitch right there. I bang that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see it? You see it, John?
Yeah.
That thing, that fucking tire is half the size of that whole engine of the Peterbilt semi.
What
Yeah. I don't know. I just love
She's got
showing
a
that to
fat
people.
ass too.
I just love showing
Mhm.
that to people because, okay, so you two have been in, the heavy machinery
Yeah.
/ pipeline kind
Yeah.
of business.
Of course.
So you kind of understand, how the heavy machinery works.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's classes for different machines.
yeah.
So you have your regular civilian class, and then you have your class A, which are the slightly bigger ones. Okay, the class for the one I operate is called Earth Mover class.
That's
That's
a
badass.
metal name.
That's badass.
It
That's
is-
a metal ass
It
name.
is called
Yeah.
the Earth Mover.
the Earth Mover.
Yeah.
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 So that is the class for it. It's not considered a civilian machine. It is known as an Earth Mover.
Take
That's
that bitch
sick.
on the street.
Yeah.
Dude.
I would take that bitch on the street.
Dude,
Better
oh
hope
my
you
god.
don't. If your old lady cheated on your mom makes you mad, just go and move some earth.
Yeah, just go, you know what? I'm going to
Better
go
not- you
move
better
some
not-
earth.
Yeah, you better not fuck with me or I'll destroy you with my
Yeah.
earth mover.
If you really want to do the math of how much earth I move, put it in this way. Someone pull out a calculator.
I got. You
All right,
can,
I got
you can
you.
do
All right,
math in
Mike,
your head.
Yeah.
I can't do it in this scale.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So do 300 times 12.
3,600.
3,600?
I knew that.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have just asked one of us.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah. You just
Times-
take the 2 O's and
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. My bad.
You should have been able to do that.
Yeah,
I
come
know.
on
I'm
now.
sorry. This is like my 5th beer. So like,
Excuses.
times that by 2.
oh shit.
7,200.
7,200? Let me
Mhm.
see.
He's like, are you sure?
36
that's
and
not it.
36, 72.
Add
Yeah.
2 plus 2.
Let me see.
What is
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
We'll
yeah,
never
yeah,
figure
yeah.
out.
Okay.
8.
We'll do it that way.
What? It's not?
Well, what's 300 tons in pounds?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
1 ton is what? 2,000 pounds?
Think
I think.
so?
So you're looking at 200,000 pounds?
What?
You're looking at like 200,000 pounds
No, if
times 2,000.
Oh shit, yeah. That's a lot.
That's like 200,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 200,000 times 12. That'll be
you divide
2.4
200,000
million.
by 2 and that's what how
that'd be
many
like
tons?
2.4 million. That's how much
That's
pounds.
heavy
Yeah.
as fuck.
That's
2,000 pounds is a ton.
yeah.
that. Well, I move about 2.4 million
Yeah.
pounds.
Damn.
I move about 2.4 million pounds a shift.
That's the size of my boss's mom times like 4.
Because I work 12 hours. Wait, what?
Nothing. I was making a fat joke.
That is off of gross estimate because sometimes we would have like
It's a
something
little
go
bit.
down and then we'd have to
Yeah.
wait a little bit. But had I run a full 12-hour shift, running at 300 tons an hour, and that's what we usually run it at. That's on a daily basis. We do 300 tons, and yeah, we would do 2.4 million pounds
That's a lot of weight.
a day, and
That's
that
a lot of weight.
it runs 24 hours.
Now move that
Damn.
and crack, and I'll love you forever.
Yeah.
I
We'll
got
be
you.
rich, bro.
We'll be fucking sitting on millions right now.
Fuck
But,
millions, bro. Billions, shit.
Fuck
Do
yeah,
that shit a day.
billions.
Bro, I know this is random, but I keep on thinking about it.
Nothing's random on this podcast
True.
because everything
Okay.
already is.
So I'm getting more excited the closer it gets to April.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing the shit I post on Facebook about the Fallout show?
Was there gonna be a Fallout show?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Have you seen?
I saw it. It was showing sneak peeks of the guys like you
the power
posted it.
arm. Yeah, I
you
shared it
posted
today.
Yeah, and I liked it.
I'm not on Facebook
he's
a
got,
lot.
like no nose.
Yeah,
and
the
he's a
ghoul.
character in
The
Fallout.
ghoul.
Yeah, the ghoul.
Bro,
Dude.
look it up.
I'm gonna check
Look
it
it
out
up.
The
because
ghoul?
the storyline in Fallout's pretty dope, but I can't play the game because the game's kind of lame.
Dude, Fallout is kind of overhyped.
No,
So
it.
It's just like Skyrim, hack and slash, but with guns.
I think
Prove me
Fallout
wrong.
is a little bit better
Prove me wrong.
a little bit better than Skyrim.
It's the same thing, but with guns and a post-apocalyptic world.
Why do you think I said a little bit better?
A little bit.
A little bit better. Yeah, I know. The only one.
I'm not gonna lie. I would play Fallout over Skyrim. I'm not gonna lie.
Skyrim was boring to me, but this show, bro, like, it's gonna end up. I think I just hope it's not a bust.
Probably is.
Cause
Most games
I mean-
really not come out really good.
I mean, I don't want to.
Talking about that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
that's the ghoul.
That's what he posted today.
Oh, it's like a play on
And
word
it
for
looks
ghoul.
really good. It looks like that's what he looks like. That's a pretty solid rendition.
That's what he looks like.
And I wouldn't have. I would keep my expectations mid.
Yeah,
Like,
don't get high hopes.
Don't
Yeah,
get
like,
super high.
I haven't seen Twisted Metal yet or anything.
The video game is dope.
Video
really
game is dope. I kind of want to see it, but at the same time, I don't.
I've never seen it either. I don't want
Because
to.
I don't know. I didn't like the way Sweet Tooth
yeah.
was on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, did they make him like friendly?
No, not friendly. It was just like
Yeah. it's
on the
kinda not.
game and everything. Like he
Like,
wants to kill.
he's a
kill,
psychopath.
You know?
Yeah,
This one is just like it was like a weird scene.
Was he, like,
they were like in a
sophisticated?
casino or whatever. They're like
okay, yeah.
fighting with each other.
Yeah.
It was just weird. Like in the
It's
game,
not-
you don't
the
hop
vibe's
out
not
of the
right.
you don't hop out of the fucking car and fight
No,
people.
no,
No,
the
you
vibe's
in the
not right.
machine. You in
Yeah.
that machine.
That's just
killing.
throwing rockets and bullets
It's
everywhere.
Like it's just like Death Race.
Yeah.
Except you don't. I mean, you don't get out.
No,
The idea is like you kill each other,
it's a derby.
and it's a derby. It's 100%
Yeah.
a derby, and then you ride around killing each other until whoever's got the most kill. It's super simple.
But
did
like
you ever play any games growing up, or was it just Cars? Really? You didn't play any
Bro,
games?
I hit the shop at age 10.
365.
You didn't play any like Call of Duty or anything?
No man.
GTA 5, and that was it.
Damn.
Because
You
there's
look like
cars
someone
in
who
it.
played GTA.
No,
Cars in it.
but with this show, dude, I'm excited about it because I'm a fan of Fallout, bro, and I just hope like it's actually going to be worth it.
I hope.
Like,
I mean,
The whole Fallout lore and everything.
it's pretty intense.
It's amazing. It really is. The story, like behind the game, in the game, is good. Then you have all these side quests, the DLCs, and everything.
Right.
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 And with this, I just hope like it stays like with the story.
Yeah.
It doesn't like jump to a different thing.
Yeah.
It'll most
You
likely
know?
will. It'll most likely will. Honestly, because I'm just thinking of like past previous Amazon produced games that turned into shows, kind of like how Doom was. You know what I'm talking about? And Doom was ass. And then the only I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be very biased, but I don't know if you agree with me. I don't know if you've seen it, any of y'all. But The Last of Us on HBO.
Oh yeah, dude, it's really good.
I think you were showing me a little bit of it.
except for
Yeah.
like the overly gay scene that was uncalled for.
She is gay.
No, with the two dudes.
Oh yeah, no, that
That
no,
was-
yeah,
that was ridiculous.
that was blown out of proportion. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
But-
it's not even that like I'm trying to gay shame or whatever. It's the fact that it's an agenda. It's like I don't like anything that it's agenda based.
That wasn't a part of the game because
at all.
they
See,
didn't
that's what
script
I'm
it.
talking about.
And
That's
that-
what
I'm
I'm
not-
like how they do a little bit extra. They do a little bit extra on the show that's
Yeah.
not on the game. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and they
So-
are gonna do it because I don't know any transition from a game to a movie. I've never seen any of them, correctly accurate movies. They're always
Yeah.
somewhat little bit different.
Garbage.
So you always gotta be
It's because
biased.
Well, hold
the
on.
producer and the writer get creative freedom over that
Well, like-
intellectual property.
Well,
Mhm.
what do y'all think of Walking Dead?
I like The Walking Dead.
I liked it until season.
I ain't
10.
never seen it.
Really?
All right, we gotta come back down to Mike's
never seen it.
level, bro. Because
Bro, I'm saying, bro, I'm stuck at age 10, bro. I was stuck with
he's
cars.
chilling.
I'm with cars.
He's got Hot Wheels. He's got
I
a
got
Hot
used to play
Wheels.
with Hot Wheels.
I got a shit ton of Hot
Oh,
Wheels.
know,
I forgot
I
about
know.
that, dude. He collects
We got
that shit.
collections of Hot Wheels.
I knew he does. You need to come by. You need to come by the store because we got like
He got parts for days over there.
He works at O'Reilly's.
yeah, and we get
Which one?
We get the one on 82nd Milwaukee. Come
Oh,
by.
I
come
just
by.
stopped- I just left them. I had to move accounts.
you were
So-
working there.
Well, no. Okay, so I have my own business. Okay, so I had I used to deal with 82nd store,
Yeah.
but since I moved to 19th, I had to mess with the 50th store.
Screw that store.
I hate
I
them.
can pull up
I
your
hate
corporate
them.
account no matter what.
Yeah, I hate them.
You hate my store?
No, I hate 50th. They're ass.
Oh, well, come to me.
I have to.
Because I can look up your account from anywhere. If you have an account at one, you have an account at all.
Oh, I
If there's anything good about Peyton, he doesn't let it go. So like whatever he tells you now, he's probably gonna tell you.
I need
Yeah.
I need a flux capacitor.
We used to be able to get those, like in the early '90s, I think.
You know
what
that is, right?
It would come with a toy, huh?
The flux
Because I can
capacitor.
look it
Yeah.
up and it still pulls it up, but it doesn't.
For a DeLorean.
Yeah,
Yeah, for DeLorean.
yeah, the flux capacitor. The thing
Oh.
you need for time travel.
We got your ass.
I've
We
had
got your
somebody-
ass.
I've had somebody call. I've had an idiot call and ask for a flux capacitor.
Yeah.
Flux capacitor.
Yeah,
I
I,
had
was
the
like, why
customer
the fuck is he?
And one of the
asking for
idiot
this?
guys talking to him.
Yeah,
They sat there for an hour and a half trying to figure out where to find a flux
that's
capacitor.
hilarious. And I wish somebody would have recorded it because that's hilarious.
I get them with that or muffler bearings.
Oh,
What?
muffler
So-
bearings. I never heard that one.
no,
That's a new one.
that's not even how. And they
So-
they look for it.
Yes.
Oh,
So when I worked at the tire shop and everything, we
Oh,
had this one dumbass bitch come in, and she had a flat tire and everything. I'm looking at it and everything, and I was like, I see what the problem is. And she was like, what? I was like, it's only flat from the bottom, so we rotate the tire.
let's go.
oh
baby.
shit!
Oh,
God damn!
I've always
Fucking-
wanted to do that to somebody.
That's,
but
Damn!
that's a good one. That's a really good one. I like that.
Dude, do you ever pull
It's only
pranks?
slap from the bottom.
Do you ever pull pranks on your customers if you're comfortable with them?
all the time.
Dude,
Really? What do you do?
Even on new
yeah,
customers, bro. Even on new ones.
what's the funniest thing that you done to a customer?
Okay, so I try to get everybody with muffler bearings. I've got a bearing that fits perfectly inside of exhaust.
Oh,
And
no. Here
so
we
I'm
go.
like, hey, bro, I take them a junk ass exhaust that I got. I'm like, hey, I took this out your car. You need it. Right? I'm like, you need it, but it's bad. So, they're like, well, what do I need it for? Is it gonna be bad? I'm like, bro, it's gonna be all kinds of bullshit. Your car's gonna sound bad. You're gonna get bad gas mileage. I said, then your flux capacitor is gonna go bad. I said, when that goes
He
bad,
melted him.
yeah. So I was like, when that goes bad, your whole car is gonna just shut off. He was like, okay. So yeah, I try to get as many people. I even tried blinker fluid on some people, but it doesn't
Damn.
really work.
Not anymore.
Fuck.
No, it's too old.
So
But everybody who comes to the store, like a lot of people, think that I'm a licensed and trained mechanic.
Everybody does.
Everybody
Everybody
goes,
at
"Why
an
is this
auto parts
happening?"
store.
Yeah, why is this happening to my car? And like, I know a little bit about cars.
Yeah.
Okay, I know a little bit. I'm not a trained professional, nor am I like a technician or because they have separate schools to go for.
Mhm.
Like, just to diagnose stuff
Mhm.
for a car,
Yeah.
just to not have to figure out what's wrong with it before you even start tearing into it at all.
Right.
You know, they got like you learn
I'm
how to use
getting there.
oscilloscopes, huh?
So I'm getting there.
Yeah, see?
It takes a while, but yeah.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So even if I was a mechanic, like to the maximum of being a mechanic, that doesn't make me a diagnostic professional. So they're separate.
So
And
like,
they're just begging me, what's wrong with my car?
yeah. So
Why
like
is
how?
this happening?
So like how do you feel whenever someone comes in and they're like, "Hey, I got a check engine light."
Just,
I mean, I can get codes off their cars.
Like that's as much as you know.
So we have live data. I don't know how to read all of it yet.
But okay, y'all have all that, but 90% of the time, quote me if I'm wrong, it reads O2 sensors or
Every
I think it's
time.
spark plugs or something. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same bullshit over and over.
O2
It's-
sensors are
that's-
number one in
that's-
Lubbock.
Mhm.
That's what I wanted to touch on.
Mm-hmm.
Do maintenance on your vehicle. Please stop letting your oil go bad. Stop driving and not checking your oil every like couple of weeks.
Most women have no oil in their cars.
Bro, this woman was having her bachelorette party. She showed up with like 10 different women. They're all freaking out.
What?
I pulled the dipstick out of her vehicle. It was not only empty, but it was charred black. Now,
Oh,
that doesn't
shit.
necessarily mean that there's no oil in the car
Right.
because cars nowadays have oil
Just-
pickup tubes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she could, the lifters and the piston skirts could still be getting oil, but she was way beyond the threshold, and she's burning oil
Yeah.
consistently, or burning what's left in that fucking dead space where there's no oil.
Right.
She's burning it. She needs to put oil in her car. So I'm just like, did you just think that your car ran on like hopes and dreams, or you thought that it magically works all the time?
Well,
So,
look at Bill's
I've
truck.
got
He's
two
never
customers like
done he's never done a oil change on his truck.
Well, Bill's
that
Bill.
was a Toyota.
Yeah.
He's in a Toyota. We
True.
cannot forget.
I got a story about a Toyota.
She pulled up
Wait a
in
minute.
like a Kia Optima or something.
A sedan.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you don't-
either a Forte
Yeah,
or
Kias
a
are mostly
Optima.
hybrids, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well, no.
nah.
Hers was not it wasn't a hybrid.
Nah, it's just a little
The
four
newer ones
banger.
are, but
Yeah,
like
the
some of the
newer
old ones are.
Oh, okay.
Hers was like a
Little four-banger.
15, 16, 17. But my
Oh.
point is, like, I asked her, I was like, when's the last time you did your spark plugs? She's like, never. She was crying because she had to drive to Odessa. And I'm like, I just felt bad because it's not just her fault. It's
It's the lack of teaching.
yeah, like the schools should teach basic.
They should teach you
mechanics.
life.
Bro,
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah,
They
like,
should have a
yeah,
class.
They taught me how to do fucking
Fuck all this
taxes.
other bullshit. Yeah,
Fucking
taxes
a
and
class
Yeah.
should be life 101.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
Teach
learned-
you
you gotta change
taxes.
the oil in your car.
Yeah.
That's it. And your
Yeah.
spark
Basics
plugs.
101. Yes.
Yeah, just
Dude,
101 stuff.
I've been how long have we been out of high school? For like what, 4 years?
4 years, 5 years.
4
yeah.
years? We've been 4 years out of fucking high school, and I still don't know how to pay my fucking taxes. I had my mom do it, but
Same.
I don't know how to fucking do it. I was never taught that.
I use TurboTax.
I
See?
don't know how to work that shit.
My mom knows how to use that.
Well,
I don't.
What's funny is like you might be fucking yourself out of so much money.
I
like at the
know,
company
yeah.
that you guys work at, you probably don't have to get taxed for fuel.
Yes.
So a lot of that money that you use to drive to like pick up stuff, a lot of that money you're using on gas, you can deduct from your taxes.
Hey,
Bro, you can put anything on a
so-
tax write-off.
Yeah,
So
you can
this
put
is-
anything on a tax write-off, but if
I
if
claim
it's
my
over-
dogs.
What?
I said I claim my dogs. As a
Let's
tax
go,
write-off.
baby. But
So-
if IRS shows up,
yeah.
and it's over, and you making like 20K plus, or like a month or something, they'll fucking ruin your life.
So
And that's Fed time.
here's
Yeah.
here's
Damn.
what I'm gonna tell you now, and I didn't tell nobody else. It was between me and my mama.
Now we're telling
But
everybody.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here for some content, and I'm willing to give content because I don't give two shits anymore. So whenever all that ordeal happened, before all that, you know how it was around this time of the year?
Yeah.
Where I just quit. Okay, so you know how I told you I had all those receipts?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Bro.
let's go, baby. Write that shit off.
They
boy.
Hell
You
yeah.
They
definitely,
actually-
you definitely can.
Dude, yeah.
They
because-
actually worked. Yeah, they actually fucking worked because I had a legitimate reason.
You're
They didn't.
using-
They didn't have to go talk to them because I had a legitimate reason.
Yeah,
But that was my business, not theirs.
it is.
Because I had the receipts, they didn't. That's
Yeah.
why I was able to get that.
But okay, but truthfully, what is probably $1,200 in gas to them? What is
Nothing.
Yeah.
$1,200 to them?
Nothing.
To them, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
That
Even
man's
if
got so much.
yeah,
freaking
even
money.
even if they're at even I'm gonna say it. Even though they are a shitty company,
Dude, they're a shit.
they have a lot of money.
They have massive.
No matter
money.
how much they fucking tell you, they have that money.
They've got so much money.
No matter if they tell you, "Oh, we're broke." That's
Bullshit.
just because he's saying it. You
Yeah.
realize you work at a pipeline company?
Yeah.
You work at a pipeline company with
Dude, they
$250,000 machines, and
they're spending
Will
$300
he has told me, yeah.
$300 every time they go to the pump, and on getting fuel one time.
Because
$300, and they have to do that like 5 times a week.
and though you and if you think about it, you don't even have to think about it. You should already know all that gas and shit. That's getting taxed right off.
They're right.
Yeah.
They're writing that shit off, so they're not losing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Zero.
They're just making you think that, oh,
Bro.
we're losing money. No, the fuck we're
Right.
not.
I know this.
Yeah.
Like today, he was when we were talking about all that stuff, we got the new trailer and everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They were like saying they were talking to Thomas like
All it's gonna take is one guy to wise up and hire a lawyer, and that's the end of him.
And you know, I was about to be that
Giving it work
person.
for you for 6 months. Hey, bro, I'm Mexican. I'll do anything.
That's right.
Let's go.
See, dude, I was that close to fucking get a lawyer. I was that fucking close.
That's all it is.
I
Like,
was
as soon as
so
that
fucking
happens-
close because I was sick and tired of my truck being like that, and I had to sacrifice my truck having that issue, driving an hour out just to fucking work,
Sorry,
bro.
guys. This is really emotional for him. It was
No,
hard.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
taking this shit to heart. This is my
It was
sixth
hard.
beer,
It was hard.
but like,
Y'all hiring? I can use the payment sentiment next Christmas.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, we don't.
Sadly,
sue.
we are.
Suing is.
but
wrong.
nah, like,
I'll
like-
break you off. I'll buy you that car.
Shit. Bet.
Suing is right.
As long as I'm not doing it.
suing is wrong, boys. Suing
It really
is
is, dude.
wrong.
But it's the
I'm
right
not
thing
a
to
hu-
do.
Like,
It is.
Suing has literally ruined so many things, man.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
It's not just the game though. It's like our fucking
not.
our playgrounds are all shitty now because
It-
some Karen sued the city over
just
her
fucking
kid
sucks when,
falling out of
Dude.
wood. We used to have a badass playground, Legacy Play Village.
Oh,
It was so sick.
Don't even
and
talk
it had
about
to
that,
go
bro.
away because-
Don't talk
bro.
about that.
Don't
Bro,
bring that up.
bro. But that's the problem.
I know.
People sue over my kid broke his arm because this is not properly blah 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 blah.
Fuck your kids.
Okay.
You shouldn't have been there at 10 a.m., motherfucker.
Yeah.
This generation is soft. Everybody's soft now.
Nobody
Yeah.
got their ass beat growing up. Like
Yeah, but
Exactly.
listen,
they don't know how to
listen.
fucking
Yes.
handle
But
this
listen,
shit.
These moms out here are so protected over their kids, and if they see a free holiday or a free meal because baby daddy left, they're gonna take it. They're gonna be like,
True.
where's the nearest?
Where do I
Bro,
sign up?
Yeah.
Cause shit, like we
lawyer,
used to go
so I
at
can get
night
this
to
fat
Legacy, and like yeah, we would like play around on the park or whatever,
Yeah.
but we would also climb all the way to the top of the
Bro,
tower
yeah.
and just smoke up there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I did that every fucking weekend, dude.
It
Like
was
climbing
yeah,
up there
I didn't do none of that dumb shit, but I was
Cause-
playing some hot tag, bro.
because,
Bro, we were playing
dude,
some tag.
dude, did you ever play Floor's Lava there?
Yes.
Yes,
Dude!
bro.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like I remember my senior year. Like it was, you know how we would end up being off for that week before
Yeah.
graduation. Well,
All y'all senior deal?
yeah,
Yeah.
that whole senior week or whatever before
Yeah.
graduation. So
Mhm.
the last day, me, this girl, and a couple of our other friends, we went to Legacy,
Nice.
bro. Like we were just chilling.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're like, dude, this is gonna be the last time that we're actually gonna chill together, because they went into the military and all that stuff or whatever.
Gracias.
Yeah.
So we weren't ever gonna really hang out because they're all over the states and shit.
Mm.
So we're like, this is the last time we're ever gonna chill. So we were there for hours, bro, just
Yeah.
having a good ass time, bro.
Yes.
We climbed up to the tower one last time, smoked and everything, and then
See, I never.
Yeah.
I never did the smoking thing.
well,
But
like they
like
had
the-
closed it off.
Yeah, no,
They
no,
had
I
closed
get
it off.
They
at the-
always do that.
always
Yeah.
like
But
weed
there's a
when I
way to get into it.
I
Dude.
That's
know.
the thing.
You know how I would do it? I would literally climb the slide.
Yeah.
I would go
Genius.
inside that little carrier where the slide was, that
Yeah.
little guard where the slide's at. I'd climb on top of it and I'd get on
But we're
top.
missing the point. We're reminiscing too much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We need to go. We need to come back down.
You're right.
To
You're right.
suing ruins everything.
You're right. Yeah.
Like it literally decimated our parks. And I'm not trying to go full Darwinism on
Survival of the
everything,
fittest.
but like
Do it.
a little bit of responsibility needs to be given
Like,
to people.
do you
Oh, yeah.
do y'all miss
Yeah.
at the parks? What was it? The merry-go-rounds or
Yeah,
whatever.
they got rid of those.
Those were fun.
Dude,
Yeah,
those were
because
baller.
okay, so
I've fucking
so-
got smoked multiple times.
Yes.
On one of those
Fuck
bars
yeah, but it
trying
was
to
fun. That's what the
Blast.
enjoyment was.
My dad made that bitch go fast. and I wasn't on it, and I was like, all right, gotta wait. You timed it. You look at this one over here and wait for it to come, and you watch it, and then you lead it a little bit, and you jump. One time I slipped and fucking got fucking hit in the face.
And you learn.
Yeah,
You
I was
learn.
like, ah, shit.
But let me do it again.
And I got back up, and I was like, I gotta get back. I gotta get on there now. I was pissed off. I was like, now I gotta get on there. I was like,
You
yeah, push
learn,
it
like,
faster.
you know, you learn some stuff, you know, playing on those old
They're not
playgrounds
thinking
and
like
shit.
that, though.
Yeah.
They're thinking payday, payday, payday. Like, I want
Yeah.
my kid.
Yeah.
Like,
Some
but
of them are sitting there like, all right, baby, go play, and I'm just gonna.
All
go
right,
over here.
I'ma
Jeremy, go
turn
down
around.
that metal
I'ma turn
slide.
around.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then as soon as that baby gets hit, boom, call
Like,
the city.
there's one day where, like, over in Leveland, when I was with one of my exes or whatever, my baby mama took my kid over there, and there's this playground over there, and she was on this like swing or whatever, and it also spun.
Yeah.
So she was on it, I was spinning and everything.
Yeah.
She flew off.
Why you gotta say it like that? And she
Stopped
flew
hanging
off.
on.
She she flew off.
She stopped hanging on. That's
My
her
baby
fault.
mama and her dude ran over to her. I was just standing there. You good? She got up, cried, looked at me. I was like, "You good? You good, Mija?" Yeah. I was like, "All right, let's get back on." She got back on.
fuck
I
yeah.
started spinning her some
There
more.
you go.
Like, I'm sorry, but like,
You're Darwinism incarnated.
Yeah.
like you
like,
can't be soft on these kids,
Not
dude.
all the
Like,
No, dude, you
yeah,
can't.
like,
You gotta have that balance.
yeah.
Like in that instance, I probably would have been a little bit more like, oh shit,
No, she was good.
she hit her face. Did she land on the wood chips?
Yeah.
Then she's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, dude.
Babies are resilient.
You just had to say wood chips to know that you're from the 90s.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah,
because
like,
because nowadays they just have
the
that
mat.
weird gravel mat.
Yeah.
It's just ass.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
That shit
And
sucks.
it's
hurts,
supposed to
bro.
be.
It does.
It's supposed
It
to be
does. Fucking
soft.
hurts.
Yeah,
The wood chips were softer.
Yes.
Like
and
poke
they
you a
actually
little
had
bit,
bricks.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I take a splinter. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll take a splinter
I'll
over
take
a
a split-
scrape,
yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you got bad rug burn on those fucking.
bro.
But,
if you
like,
get, if you
It's like
get
walking on a tire.
if you get scraped on one of those little like pads and shit, that's just gonna last like a week.
Y'all ever
Yeah.
played street football and everything on the asphalt?
Yeah.
dude.
Okay,
So
'cause these
fun.
kids nowadays they would not last on that.
Bro,
They would not.
They don't
No.
even ride
Like,
their bikes anymore.
People who
Bro,
are from
you
the
knew
hood though.
you knew where all your homeboys were growing up.
Yep.
You look at the yard with all the bikes.
Yep.
Yep. Hey,
You knew where they were.
Yep.
But if you are from the hood, they are still like that nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I give it.
Now
I
we
give
just got
it.
the lime scooters though.
Let's go.
faster, dog.
I give it to you.
Let me get my
I've
Cash
seen,
App card, right?
I've seen some kids. They're playing basketball and everything. I seen like the basketball goal right
Yeah.
there in the street, and
But
I'm
it's
like,
only in the ghetto.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
But
only
I'm like,
the ghetto kids play outside.
Actually, I take that back. If you go to this park right here, I guarantee every fucking day there is someone shooting hoops. Guarantee.
yeah, but
it used to be a mob, bro.
There's always
Yeah.
there's always
But-
somebody here.
But the deal was like you would get like 20, 30 people and you would go to the park.
Yeah.
Now
Like,
it's
it would be like
it's
if
a
you
you're
go-
lucky if you
bro.
get 5.
Yeah.
like you know
Hey.
how you if you
I'm gonna stay here and
you
jerk off the porno for the next 5 hours.
like
Sorry,
you
can't
go to like True Fit or whatever, and they have in the basketball court, you know, everybody's lined up for a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it used to be at the park.
Bro,
Yeah.
let's run it. Let's host it.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's host one.
Shit,
Hey.
dude, we used to
It'd
be
be
out.
hard.
We used to be out like early morning all the way until night.
Dude,
just
so
playing
Let's
games.
host one.
The thing
I'm
is,
down.
you down?
We've,
Hell yeah.
I'd do it 100%.
I'll do it.
Hey,
Yeah.
we down to
build a
host
fucking
one?
Badass race car.
Bro, we can do one
and
right
we
here.
get some speakers and stuff, and
Yeah.
we go out there and we kind of just like sponsor it up a little bit. The- People aren't going to show up. I mean,
Dude.
it's not going to be. As
Oh no,
live.
Oh,
no, I
dude.
can get people to show up.
Hey, I can get people to
Okay,
show up too.
All right, then.
Hey,
I can
A-
get some black. I can
Alan's
get some
always
black
down to
Bring
play
the black
basketball.
folks.
Yeah, Alan. Not right now. It's cold outside. His knee hurts.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, let's have one. Let's have one right here. There's
Dude,
always
I'm
there's
down.
there's always a birthday party,
I've
or
got
there's
one of
always
those-
just a group
I
like
can
shooting
borrow
hoops.
my granny's grill trailer. It's like a big ass grill.
Let's run it. What are we trying to do?
Okay.
yeah.
We gotta
big?
come up with
How
some-
big? Because I can get some card clubs to come over.
That's
Dude.
what
How
I'm talking
big?
about.
That's what I'm saying, Luke. We can have a little block party right
we
here.
just gotta we
Oh, we're gonna need
we
bigger
set
than a
up some
block.
flyers. We set up some flyers. We get some flyers.
Fuck that. We have
Yeah,
a
we
Facebook
put-
and Instagram, bro.
Well, flyers are still pretty.
I can make them.
Yeah, and just print them off, and then do the Facebook, Instagram thing.
When are we gonna do it?
I don't know.
You want to do it
That's
after
gonna be
springtime?
something that's gonna be talked about.
Fuck
off
it,
of-
Saturday.
That
Michael,
wait, no, that's something
you're
like
involved.
springtime though. Like if you want people to be out and about.
Yeah, like we
that's
gotta
yeah.
have enough time to secure
That's what I'm
the
saying.
funds.
Like
Yeah.
like spring break. We just have
Nobody
everybody.
wants to be in West Texas during.
Yeah.
spring
Yeah,
break.
who the
Yeah,
fuck is here in
you
Lubbock?
you
Spring
gotta
break, dog?
admit nobody's
shit.
here in
Everybody's
Lubbock.
trying to go to
That's
Florida,
why we make our
Miami.
own.
Bro, I usually
That's
go
why
to Cali for spring break, bro. Nobody's usually here.
Nobody's coming to. No one's coming to our shindig.
everybody
during
that,
spring.
that is here still, and everybody else left.
Maybe
There
some
are still
kids.
some chill ass people here who like to shoot some hoops. That
Us
don't.
broke
That,
people,
that
yeah.
don't- who cares?
All
We
right,
can
he's
fucking
got-
fuck it.
Fine.
We can have
We
one
save
here
money.
on spring break.
We'll save money on people being gone.
It'll be spring
we
break.
Get
It-
like a less big.
We're still in a college town. Don't forget that. And there
Yeah,
are
but
still
And
people.
we can call the food trucks too and be like,
Yeah.
hey, come post up out here. We're having a thing. I don't
Yeah.
know if they charge.
And we'll host it.
They just charge a percentage.
Yeah.
After the podcast, I'll talk about all that. I mean,
Yeah. Because we
I
don't
know a few people that can.
Yeah,
But yeah,
so-
like it'll be
Alright.
cool and all. Like
like
it'll
if
be
we- if
something
we could
chill.
Drop like a couple K. Yeah. See,
More like $2,000, and that's just on
I
food.
just said a couple K.
Not even, bro. I mean, once you get the word out, bro, we can get a bunch of people to sponsor it.
Yeah.
I know a few people that'll help sponsor
I
shit.
I
So, I
probably
mean,
talk to see if O'Reilly's would be down.
Yeah.
But nobody. But the thing is,
It's just a thought right now.
let me talk to
Yeah.
my job about sponsoring too.
it's not. Don't
Bet.
talk to your job.
Yeah, don't
hey,
talk
we're gonna
about
sue
it.
your job this year. Come on, dog.
Fuck your job, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck your job.
You're just mad because
sucks.
you didn't get a new
Bro,
trailer.
That
I don't know, man.
Hey,
That
it was the fuel
company's
pump.
dog shit. Every single day of the week, doesn't new trailer or not. That company.
Where I'm at now,
However,
I'd rather be better than
I'm
there.
glad that you're. If it's working for you, bro.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Take it
Get
easy.
that money, baby.
Get that money.
But that company that you work for is trash.
They're not gonna care for you once you quit.
Trash.
I know. No
Okay,
job
what
cares for
company
you.
actually
You
cares
That's
for
not
you?
true.
Yeah.
You're
That's not
replaceable.
That's
That's
not
true. That is
My
true.
company that I worked for called Alamo Mailing in San Antonio. They still call me every once in a while to check on me. see how
Oh,
I'm
that's
doing.
good, bro. That's good.
Yeah.
But okay, but that's like a
Alamo
handful.
Mailing. I'm fucking. I'll whatever it's called. I'll what is
Defend
it
them.
called?
Hell yeah.
Not defend them, but shout
Back-
them out or
Back them up.
What is it? Advertise for them? What is it called?
Well, no, it's
When
not
you
like
do
a.
that.
Doing like
It's just shouting them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
Shout them out. Come on.
Alamo Mailing. Chad.
Look at them in the cameras. Tell them.
They're never gonna watch this.
Probably not.
Hey, man, you
Chad
never know.
Scott, bro. I love you forever. You took care of us, and it means everything to me. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. And
Alamo
that's-
Mailing. If
that's
you
on.
need mailing and you're advertising, they're the people to do it. They're out of San Antonio, Texas.
That's right. That's right. Anybody
But
living in San Antonio?
it exists. It exists where jobs actually give a shit about you after you leave.
That's good. He says it from here.
Like, I mean, like a handful of people. Yes.
Handful, yeah, it's not prevalent. It's not normal. It's not
Yeah.
as normal as it
Yeah.
used to be back in the day where people
Yeah.
actually cared about people.
Mhm.
Right.
But every once in a while, you get that one. You find that one. That 4-leaf. And you just their loyalty is everything to you now. Or it means everything.
yeah.
It does. Yeah.
And I was shitty to them, dude. Like I was such a piece. I was growing up, and they like fathered me a little bit, and they explained things to me, and they put up with my bullshit. And they're a mom and pop shop, but like that is how companies should be right there.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Instead of just so predatory on people's time. And I know that it sucks for them too. Sometimes they get shitty people that don't want to work. But at the end of the day, fire them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
Get rid of them. Like, if they suck so bad, stop letting them have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, wait, you can't, because then they can sue you, or they can find like all these ins and outs of how they can get. This is a problem.
Yeah.
This is why we have quiet quitting. This is why we have everybody's complaining about quiet quitting, but I don't blame the quiet quitters. And
No.
I don't blame the people whining about the quiet quitting.
Yeah.
Like, it's someone somewhere somehow something is gonna break.
They care
It's
too much
got
about
to
money.
break.
The
Oh,
higher
Yeah,
ups.
the greed. I'm 100% capitalist. I love capitalism, but capitalism relies on. If we're gonna have a trickle down society, then there's got to be trickle down.
Right.
But the trickle down's not happening well So we're getting fucked, and it's making us look bad, and that's what's gonna flip that switch into socialism. That's why everybody's like, it needs to be socialist right now because blah 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 blah. But really and truly and honestly, we just need to have a little bit more trickle down, not in the way of like government assistance and all this shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just companies maybe not sucking the life
Out of people.
out of people and out of their employees so
Right.
much.
Yeah.
Like maybe not. Maybe you don't need $20,000 every fucking quarter as a bonus. Maybe you give that and you distribute it to your employees so they don't hate their lives because they got to go home and they don't know if the lights are going to be on or not. If
Right.
that's
At
we
least-
don't need fucking government assistance. That's what something that they're trying to force into the system.
and we shouldn't have government assistance.
Not at all, man.
We shouldn't
Like,
have
should
that.
Take care of each other.
That should be somebody who's homeless.
Yeah.
Not for somebody
Yeah.
who's trying to live
Yeah,
a regular
like a
life.
drug addict or something should
Yeah.
have that. But
Nah,
like,
if you can get a
really-
job, get your ass up and get a job.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
a job. And if you're working a job and maybe you suck, well, these people need to have a little bit of grace and realize like not everybody grows up the same.
And they
Like this
and,
guy, I didn't have a dad.
and they
growing
gotta
up.
ask. And
Yeah.
and that's
Pay
what
attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention to. It's all barrels down to we have got to care about each other on an
Like,
individual
shit, like,
level. No
if-
homo.
If you're able to ask for like money for handouts, then you're able to ask.
Now,
like-
now, there's a stark difference between true homeless people.
No, like, but like,
but I
listen
see what
though,
you're saying.
like if you're able to ask for people for money, you should be able to ask
For
how.
a job.
Yeah, like,
Like, what are
hey,
some
how you doing?
opportunities I can
How may I take your order?
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah.
you're able to do that.
But
Yeah.
John, that's simple logic, and
Yeah.
I appreciate it. But it's not. There's so much more under the surface.
because you have
You need to
addiction.
just- if somebody is asking you for something, give it to them. Now I'm not saying like give them like your whole house. Use a little bit of wisdom, but if they're asking you for spare change or whatever, and you've got it, let them have it. How often do you even have cash on you anyway? So if you just don't have cash to give them, drive off. If you have a little something to give them something. They're asking you. It's not about what they're doing. Who gives a shit about if they're going to use that money to go do something bad, or if they even need it, or if they're secretly not even homeless and that's
Yeah.
just how they get their bread? Who cares? It's about your character. It's about our character, how we see ourselves, and how we carry ourselves. Who cares? Like, fuck them.
It's just change.
Like, give them, not fuck them. Like, maybe you actually helped a guy go buy a toothbrush or a bar of soap so he could wash his ass and go take his ass to an interview. You don't know if you did that or not. It's not your job to worry about that.
Yeah.
It's God's job. So you let God handle that. You do what he's calling you to do. Give them a little bit of something. It doesn't have to be everything you have, but give him a little bit of something. And maybe he takes it and he goes and does something good. Maybe does something bad. Either
Yeah.
way, it's not your job to worry about.
I see where you're getting.
Yeah.
Because, like, I've experienced that. Because when I was at McDonald's and everything.
Oh.
So I was working for McDonald's and everything. Yeah, I used to be and everything growing up and everything. So me and Peyton had a whole conversation one day.
Yeah.
So
I thought that's where you're going with it. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. But what's it called? I was barely like 18, 19 or whatever, working
Yeah.
at McDonald's, and there was this homeless dude or whatever, and everybody, get the fuck out or whatever. You stink or whatever. So I would talk to him like normal or whatever, like normal person or whatever.
Well,
have a
he's normal
conversation.
person.
No, like everybody would treat him
They're
like
being-
trash.
Yeah.
So I would treat him like a normal person.
Yeah.
I would talk to him every day. Like he would sit in the same spot, right there by the restrooms. I'll walk and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever,
Yeah.
And then finally he came up to me one day. I was on my break. I was eating my food. He sat down in front of me, and he was like, "I want to say thank you for treating me like a normal human being and everything.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, I got a job interview lined up for me."
See?
The next day
Yeah.
he came in, he had a suit and everything. And yeah, he was like, I was just 18, 19. I've never had this experience like to where
Right.
I helped change somebody, not with like money, but like with
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Like me being me, talking
That's
to
all-
you and
dude.
everything. He came in the next day with a suit, tie, and everything. The job
Right.
had lended him or gave him an advance
Right.
because his situation. He had his ID, he had his social, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he got a job interview. He got the job. He came in the next day with a suit and tie.
Yeah.
He asked the manager for me to shake my hand and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I've never had that experience. It was a warm feeling and everything. I
See?
was like, oh shit. So like, but when it comes down with everything else, like people
money.
asking for money,
Yeah.
and like we had the conversation and everything. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, if I can get out of the situation, you can too.
Yeah.
And everything.
And
That's why
respected.
I say, like, if you can
I
end up
respect
asking,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
like the logic is sound.
Yeah.
You are logically correct. Like you are not responsible for them.
Yeah.
And if you can do it and they're able-bodied, then they should do
Like
it
you said,
too.
if
The
I have
logic
some
is
spare
there.
change, yeah, I can end up giving it out.
Right.
Because there was
Yeah.
one time I gave a homeless person $200.
Right.
$200.
That's dope.
Damn.
Just 200.
Right.
And it was for nothing. That
Yeah.
was even before tax
Right.
returns came.
Right.
I
Yeah.
gave him $200 and everything.
Right.
It was him and his wife.
Yeah.
They had a Walmart grocery basket or
Mhm,
whatever
mhm.
and all their stuff in it. And I gave them $200. They went to go eat. They what's it called? I don't know if they got a room, if they had their
Yeah.
IDs or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
dude, I had seen them off the street for like maybe like a week or two or whatever,
Mhm, mhm.
and they were set, but they came right back or whatever, like at the same corner. But I felt good about myself because I gave them 200.
Yeah, and they were out of the streets.
Yeah,
for the
they
rest of the
got
week.
they got to get food. They got to get water, all that stuff,
Right.
whatever they needed.
Well,
so,
it's not. Remember, it's not. You're not. You, and I feel you. It feels good to give, but you're not giving just for the feeling of feeling good. You do it because you're called to.
Yeah.
Like genuine giving. Just give genuinely. Don't feel pressured.
Like-
I'm not asking you to feel pressured, but like. Give because you genuinely want to, like.
yeah,
That's
I'm
a
not like
changing of the
those
heart.
videos on online and everything. That like people are recording
Yeah.
here. Here's this
Yeah, that's
water.
fucking
that
bullshit.
That's
I hate
dumb.
those.
Yeah.
I hate
Yes.
those.
And that's in the Bible too. It talks about like don't ever let the right hand see or the left hand see what the right hand is doing, because if you're giving just to show off or for other financial gains or
For
ventures,
clout nowadays.
Yeah.
clout and stuff,
Mhm.
then you've already received. God says you've already received your reward.
Yeah.
You're already getting the attention and the admiration that you're wanting. So he's not gonna there's no blessing there from him that he can give you because you've already got it.
Yeah, it's like
So it's his logic is so much better than any amount of logic that we could have.
yeah. Like
I don't
there's
know
this
any
one-
person who's celestial.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's this one video
knows
that
everything.
I seen recently. There's this this white dude that goes up to this black dude. He's sitting at a pier.
Yeah.
He's looking at a yacht, just staring at it. And he was like, "What are you doing here, or whatever? Is this your yacht?" And he was like, "No, I just became homeless.
Mhm.
I'm looking at this yacht, visioning it, vision board type, stuff."
Oh God.
And
freaking
he was,
law of attraction nonsense, maybe.
Yeah.
And then the dude was like, "You ever been on one?" No, no, I haven't. He was like, "You want to get on one?" Well, they're having a conversation about it or
Yeah.
whatever. And then I feel like all that, or it was pretty much all that for clout,
Yeah.
like getting more viewers and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead
right.
of doing it,
Out
like,
of
without the
generosity.
cameras, everything,
Yeah.
would you have done it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what matters the most.
Dude,
Like-
and
Like you don't.
But is it true? Is it staged though?
Like,
Yeah, and
It
that's,
could- it
that's
could
a
be-
good-
it
you
could
know,
be
that's what I'm
staged.
saying.
That's a
That's
good
what
question.
that's what I'm thinking too.
he
'cause-
may not be homeless.
It
Because
may be-
anybody
yeah.
can get roughed up, look beat up, and
Yeah,
all that.
he
You know what I
could be
mean?
propped
and on the
up.
video, that
You could
dude
be
had gave
propped
him
up.
like a few $100 and
Yeah.
everything. But I'm like, I don't know if this is staged. If so, they're like really good actors
if
and
it's
shit.
coming off of YouTube or any
It's
kind
hard to
of social
believe.
media, I automatically go to the latter. Like I automatically that's fake.
If it
That's
comes
fake.
on
Because
TikTok
it doesn't-
socially, that
Yeah.
It's
like
mostly
the
not
guy-
real.
The gold digger videos.
Yeah.
Where it's like a bad chick walking around and she's like got a fat ass. And
I got a
everything,
boyfriend
and
or
I
whatever.
got a boyfriend. And then he
they-
walks up to his Lambo.
Yeah.
And she's changed her tune. Like, come on, bro.
That doesn't happen.
You're
Yeah,
trying-
yeah, that's all scripted. That's all
fake.
bullshit.
And when I was younger, I saw some shit like that, and I was like, oh man, like I gotta get my bank up. Like, blah,
I
blah,
know
blah.
that's
bullshit.
Like
bro.
I know that's fucking fake.
I don't
because-
serve money.
Like I know
Yeah.
that's fucking fake because Ted Bundy pulled bitches inside of a fucking tan beetle.
Dude, psychopaths.
Whoa.
Psychopaths, that's a
Yeah,
whole
I mean,
different conversation
am-
for another
am I right, though?
podcast,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
whole
no.
different
Hold on.
conversation.
But
Hold
am
on,
I
there's
right
a
though?
difference.
He
Yeah.
pulled bitches in a
Dude,
tan
him,
beetle.
Okay,
Ted Bundy,
he was
Ricky
different.
Ramirez,
He
bro,
was
Ricky
different.
Ramirez had bitches pulling up at 2 while he was in jail.
He just they just know how to talk. That's different.
They're
Yeah, if you know how to
manipulative.
talk to him, you can bullshit him.
Hey,
Hey,
it's not even
hey,
that.
you
Dude,
can bullshit,
literally,
bullshitter.
they
Yeah.
bullshitted to other people, obviously.
Yeah, dude. That's for a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
We'll
that's
get
a
into
whole
that
different
for
podcast.
later because I've got some shit to talk
Yeah.
about on that one.
Yeah. If we're
Bro,
gonna talk
that'll
about
be a
shit
good
like
one.
that,
That'll be a
I'm
good
down.
one though.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
But
gonna get a little dark
just
in
think
that
about,
podcast.
and I've got to go after this, but just think about, like, when you're giving to somebody, think about you're in their shoes, regardless of if they're actually in peril or not. We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you have no idea. There's no way of knowing unless you talk to them, and that's not even necessary. Just the fact that they're asking, realize that. How many times have I have I been in this situation, and then I didn't even have the courage to ask for help? Think about like things like that, and realize that even if they are bad, it doesn't matter because God's going to use what you did for good, regardless.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with, like, oh, they're scammers. It's faked. It's like you're not looking at them with a video camera recording that
No.
shit.
Yeah,
You're not doing those things. So you get to make that choice. And I'm not saying that if it's not calling in you to do it, and if you're not going to do it from a place of generosity, and you're thinking in like, oh, this guy's a piece of shit, like, but I guess I have to give him money. God doesn't want you to do that. God tells you not to violate your conscience. So but think about it. Think about it. Think about it from a perspective that's not just your own. And it's hard for every one of us to do that, period. It's definitely hard for me from my perspective. It's hard for me to see people who get divorces because I'm like, my relationship with my wife was horrible. But we stuck it out. We stayed together and blah, 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 blah. So it's hard for me to look at people that just had like a little argument and they're getting divorced the next day. And I'm like, dude, why don't you just, I mean, every day is a new day. Like, you couldn't just figure it out, yada, yada, yada. And they're like, no, bro, she's a total, complete bitch, slut, hoe. And he's saying all these horrible, horrible things. And I'm like, dude, you know,
how you saying all this and you were just with her and like being in love and
you didn't
everything.
yeah, like, you gotta.
You're just saying it out of anger.
Out of context,
Yeah.
Yeah, like, exactly. And it's like, any relationship can turn into a battle of attrition to where you're just, you gotta find forgiveness. Maybe you gotta ask for forgiveness. But at the end of the day, if we were all more like this, there would be less homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There would be less people that are turning to drugs because they feel lonely. There would be less lonely people in general. People would be less, like, just, it all starts with you, though.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't control what other people do. All you can control really is yourself. And if you just harken back in your brain every once in a while and think, like, could I be helpful? Am I being asked to be used in this way, to be of use somehow in this area? You know what I mean? And if not, then, keep driving or keep walking or keep, avoid it. But in the other case, like, do good. Because if you're doing good and you're doing it from a good place and it's coming from a good place from within your heart and your soul, then good will happen to you, man.
Yeah. Like, that's why, like, I started, like, really coming around more. Like, at first I was, like, iffy about the podcast, and then I was like, nah. And then one day, like, because I was at a point where I was about to end up quitting everything, like, cause
Shut down.
shutting
Yeah,
down
yeah, for
mentally and everything, because everything was coming at me left and right.
Yeah.
Like
Getting
shit,
lost.
like I was arguing with my baby mama and everything, and then I was about to get evicted, and then I was losing the car. Everything was just coming left and right.
Yeah, man. That's
And
why
then-
I was like, oh, how is John gonna deal with it? That's why I was like, I can help you, John. And you're just like, no.
Like at that point, really, at
Yeah.
that point, I was like, fuck it,
Yeah.
you know. And one day I was like, I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna eat. I don't have food or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And me and Ed were talking. Me and Ed were talking on the phone. I don't know how long, if it was like an hour,
It was like 2 hours.
2 hours on the
Yeah.
phone, dude. Ed fucking picked me up. Him and Alex, we went to fucking HEB. He got me fucking food and everything inside of the fucking fridge. Dude, I had nothing.
See,
I had fucking nothing.
bro.
And I was like, what the fuck, bro? It's hard to accept help because
It is.
I'm always doing everything for myself.
It
It took a while for him to accept it.
But sometimes
Yeah.
you got to, but you can't do everything on your own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I-
Hey, I had to learn that myself. I mean,
Like,
you can't do
yeah,
everything on your
yeah.
own.
you can even
he
ask
runs he
him.
runs a whole ass business, and he
Like
said
you
that,
can
yeah.
even
Yeah.
ask him. I told him, I was on the phone. I was
Running a
like,
business is hard.
since y'all are gonna end up just going over there, I don't know if y'all want to just end up doing the shopping, because I didn't want to go, because I was just expecting like, you know, ground beef, chicken, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, they were asking every aisle that you need something from here, you need
He's
something. I'm
pimping you out.
like,
Yeah.
I'm
He's
there.
your
I'm
friend.
just quiet. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to, you know, do too much or
Yeah.
whatever. But I was like, I got home. I started crying, bro. I was like, I
Yeah.
got fucking food to eat
Dude, and that's
and everything. And I was like, God damn it. So I appreciate what you did and everything. You have no idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like all that, I see kindness in people and everything,
yeah.
and I'm just like, that's why I try to surround myself with that and
Yeah,
everything.
you want
Like,
to have good character in your corner.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I might end up coming off as like you say, I'm an asshole or whatever. I try not to.
But you're an asshole when you need to be.
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah.
thing.
So,
Yeah.
like I am an actual genuine guy,
Right.
but once you cross me, I'm a complete fucking asshole.
He has no filter.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I won't
everybody's
shut
got
the
their
fuck up.
limits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not alone in that.
Yeah, you're not
man.
like a full blown
So,
asshole. You're only
like-
an asshole when somebody is also an asshole to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like with D and everything, me and him, we exchange money and everything. I lend him money, he lends me money and everything. Like
Yeah.
we help
Yeah.
each other out.
You have a
and
circle.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a circle and everything. Like he helps me, I help him.
Yeah.
Like when he didn't have a car and everything, I was the one picking him up, taking him to
Right.
work and
Right.
everything. And then one day, Jay was telling him, "Fuck John" or whatever. You know, he can walk or whatever.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, and he was like, "Why say fuck John?" He was taking me from
Yeah,
to
yeah,
and
yeah,
work.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
else was doing it.
Yeah,
so like
so-
John stepped up and
Yeah, like I
was a
didn't
man.
have to,
Right.
Yeah.
but I was doing it. That's my boy, and even if it wasn't my boy, like
I'll help you out.
yeah, I help
Just
you
give me a
out.
little
You
gas.
Just
yeah, you
just
help
like
me
how
out.
that one guy Josh.
Yeah.
You know, I helped him out whenever we were going through all that stuff. He didn't have a car, so I was like, okay, I'd drop you off with United. I'd pick you up from you. I'd pick
And
you up.
everybody was mean to Josh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and everybody was
Primarily
mean to
you.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, you were mean as
Fuck
shit
Josh.
to him.
You were
Yeah.
so mean to Josh. But that's
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
But I
I
told him,
don't-
I was like, hey, tell me if I'm an asshole or whatever. Like most of the time, I even told him,
That
I
is
was like,
true. I did check John for that. I did tell John, I was like, make sure he knows he's joking. Make sure he knows
the
that
thing
you're
is-
joking.
You're joking.
and the
Yeah,
thing is,
yeah.
I told him, I'm just playing, bro. Like you
Yeah.
gotta understand, like
And then
I
you'll-
shit talk.
Yeah, and then
I
you'll hear
shit talk.
Josh. He'll go
Well,
like, he's like, I know. Okay.
Either way,
Yeah.
either way, regardless if you're joking or not, the frustration is real because he's got a problem.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
I had told
on
him-
everybody.
Yeah.
It's not everybody is going to be able to handle a person that has his kind of situation going on.
And I pulled him
in the
aside one
same
day.
way.
I pulled him aside one day. I was like, hey, bro, like if I'm going too far, like fucking tell me, bro. Like
Yeah.
you know, I was being man to man and everything. I was like,
it-
you know, call me out on my
Josh
bullshit.
is really cool about doing that.
Josh is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Josh
I-
is cool. as
and
shit.
I told
love
him-
Josh.
I
Yeah.
told him, I was like, call me out on that bullshit, bro. Like, don't let me just run over you, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he said that so many times to Josh.
I was
Your
like,
big brother in his ass.
I was like, bro, like we're grown ass man, but it comes to a point like everybody has that you know,
Yeah, stop.
yeah,
Yeah.
like call me out on that shit, bro. And he
'cause
was
if
like, yeah, I
snaps,
know.
He'd probably kill everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah,
Goddamn.
like
Show up
he
with
was
an
like,
AK
yeah,
or
I know,
something.
I got you or whatever, you know. And I was like, don't take anything I say to fucking heart or
Yeah.
anything, like, you know, just
Yeah.
call me out on my
And
bullshit.
yeah, because to us, it's kind of like
It's our
given.
language.
It's a given.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if someone's talking shit to me and it's in a fun, playful way, I'm just like, you son of a bitch.
But
and
like
we know how it works.
Like
We-
I said,
Yeah, but he
the
doesn't.
last time,
Yeah.
He didn't.
what's it called? When George was talking shit, calling me and Josh a dumbass.
George is a psychopath, though.
No, but the thing is, I had told him, I was like, I don't know if he's a dumbass, but I'm not.
Yeah.
You might need to check my fucking pedigree. I ain't no fucking dumbass.
That was
That-
my favorite line. That's my favorite line. I was like, "What breed are you, John?" What
So
breed
this
are
is
you?
when we were fixing
Are you a pit
Bill's
bull?
truck. This is when we were fixing Bill's
Yeah.
truck and everything.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
And
we got that
he had
Yeah.
he had told us, look at these two dumbasses fixing Bill's truck or whatever, and I called him out on that bullshit. I didn't take that kindly because he called him a dumbass, knowing that he has a fucking problem.
He's so defensive with Josh.
I know he is.
He's so
Like-
defensive. As much as he talks shit, he's so
like,
defensive.
"You're
when
not
someone
gonna- you're
when
not
someone talks shit on Josh, he's the first one to
Yeah,
come up.
he's
Hey,
like, "That's
hey,
my-"
only I talk shit to Josh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my bitch.
I gotta know, guys. I literally we gotta shut her down, and I don't want to, but I have prior. I gotta go play some Apex with my cousin.
Really?
Speaking of which, he's gonna come on.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That-
I have
that's
to
why
play-
you have to run it short.
It's hard. It's hard because he's got a,
Let me play
a
with y'all.
baby. He's got to pay. Well, you can play. You can come play
Let me
with
play
us.
with y'all.
But if you suck,
I'm gonna download it on. Oh, I'm a suck.
okay, well,
But
hurry up.
I'm gonna play it on PS5.
because as soon as I get home, I'm loading.
Is it
up.
cross-platform?
Yeah, yeah. it's
Yeah.
cross-
Okay,
cross-
Most of the games now are
yeah, it's
cross.
cross-buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
can
play
do
with you.
So play, hop on, man, and yeah.
Hey,
And
next-
shout out my cousin too. He's a tattoo artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
him.
bro.
I need him.
Dude,
Bro,
I can hook you. I can
run
hook
it.
you up. He's kind of like
I don't give a
sketch
fuck.
on tatting on people.
Yeah.
Just because like
Is he new?
he's pretty fresh, but dude, he's
I want-
tatted. He's
I don't
got his
give a
own
fuck.
tats.
Yeah.
He's put tats on my little brother. The only reason he hasn't tatted me up is because I didn't bother him as much as they did. Because they were
Because,
fucking
yeah.
bitching at him.
I
But he
I
could
will
do
have
shit
him.
like that easy, bro.
I'll have him tattoo me.
But yeah,
I'm
Dude,
trying to
hey,
get
we
rid
can
of-
bring.
Bro,
Let's bring him
I
on.
want to do the sleeve.
Sure, for
Let's
sure,
bring him
dude,
on.
He's super good.
Let's bring him on
Super
though.
good.
Before the
I'm gonna
podcast
bring
ends.
it on.
Before the podcast ends.
Oh,
First, every one of y'all, I'm gonna ask what type of tattoos y'all want. Go.
I want a decaying peacock on my left arm.
That would be dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You. A lot of people think that it's they
A
don't
decaying peacock,
It's
like
decaying.
oh, dude, that'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, like it's not dead or it's dead, but it's like rotting. It's like a rotting peacock.
That'd be what's up.
Yeah, I
That's
shouldn't have
what's
said it so like on here because now people are gonna steal my idea.
I think I want a decaying peacock.
Yeah, see, John's already stealing. We should all get a decaying peacock.
Yeah.
I'm down.
You know?
What about you, Michael?
All right, so I want Frankenstein and Marilyn Monroe right here on my neck.
Hey, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Frankenstein, Marilyn
That's a
Monroe.
new one. That's a new one.
That
What
is
about
pretty
you?
sick.
Okay, so
you ever
mine's a
seen
little
Young Frankenstein?
complicated.
Wait.
Yes, that shit's dope.
So mine's a little complicated, but it's gonna be on my back. So you know how the biker gangs they're on their
They're
Yeah,
stitching.
back.
they're
Yeah.
So it's like that and underneath, right?
yeah.
So I want to put Ramos family right here,
yeah.
and then I want to go to an actual like big huge city and go
Uh-huh.
to a tattoo parlor over there
Yeah.
and get a wolf in the middle.
Oh, dude, he
in
could
between.
do. My cousin does like animals. Super
I want to
fucking
get
good.
that.
traditional, like a traditional type wolf.
Or you
where
want like a
get-
3D?
Like do you want it like to look exactly like a wolf, or do you want something that looks fucking insane?
Traditional or portrait?
Yeah, yeah, because he does.
Because portrait is
You
real
can-
life.
Anybody,
Probably-
anybody
You gotta go
Prob-
portrait. If
yeah,
you gotta go
probably
wolf, you gotta go
portrait.
portrait.
Because
Okay.
it's going to be all in one. So like with wolves,
How many?
the pack, just one. The pack is strong as the weakest one.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and that's how
That's
I
why
want
they
my
kicked that
family.
motherfucker out.
I want.
I mean, that's how wolves. I'm fucking. I get it, but that's
but
what
like
they do.
the wolves, you know, they travel in a pack. You know, and that's how I want my family. You
Yeah.
know, I want them to know, hey, We together.
Yeah,
no matter
yeah,
what,
yeah.
you know.
That's pretty dope.
So
That'd
that's
be
what I
sick.
want on my back. I carry my last name with pride.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Badass.
that's pretty cool.
What about
yeah.
you?
Marilyn Monroe.
Me?
Frankenstein.
Dude, you will not
He
believe
wants
what
a
kind
tramp stamp that says enter
Hey, dude.
I believe it. I
Okay.
believe it.
Let's
So,
go.
I got some
I support that.
I got some. I have some crazy dark shit up my fucking sleeve.
He does. He does.
What
'Cause
I
he's really good at art too. He doesn't tell a lot of people, but he can draw really well.
what
This
I
guy right here.
what I do, what I want is a skull, right?
Okay.
But I want a skull with the kraken coming out,
Oh,
and
like
it's
out of
all
the-
fucking twisted and lanky, and it's fucking crawling up,
yeah, that would be sick.
and that leads into a cave. Where there's just all this trippy, surreal type of bullshit. Like, I want to have a jellyfish, but it's like tentacles are like razor blades.
Yeah, bro.
And like it's like that 3D type art, and I want that tatted on me, like on my this left side, because this right side has a Mayan calendar. I want to get it I want to get it redone.
Don't do that.
I want to get it redone. It's
Don't-
fucking horrible. I need to show you.
Mine calendar's pagan.
It's fucking horrible. Fuck you.
I didn't even know you had a Mayan calendar.
But yeah, like I want to get a skull with the kraken. Like his tentacles are going through the skull, and it's like wrapped around it, kind of shit.
That'd be badass.
And I
would
want
be
that on
pretty
there with
cool.
that jellyfish with the razor blades on there, and like his tentacles are
That's
like
so
actual
random.
razor blades. Yeah,
It is.
But it's
It
good.
is.
It's nice
Yeah.
though. Like
It's-
you
it's
think about it.
unique. It's
I want
unique.
some dark shit on my fucking.
He's like,
arm. Because
like
like
if I saw that in the ocean
here's my recent one.
A jellyfish with, razor blades.
just coming at me,
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, fuck the ocean. I already say fuck the ocean to get
Now I know
anyway.
why
yeah, if you
they
can't
stopped just
see it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck the ocean, bro.
Yeah.
like
I'm
now
not
I
trying
know
to swim
why
this bitch.
they stopped exploring the ocean because of jellyfish with razor
It
blades.
stopped
Yeah,
in
they
19
found them.
yeah.
They found them. Fuck that. I
But
gotta
yeah.
go.
That shit's real.
I love you guys.
All right, boys. Michael, if there's anything else you want to say to your deal,
All right,
We'll see y'all
he's
later.
So
I mean,
cool. He didn't talk hardly at all.
I'm sorry.
But he
Hey, he-
live here, right?
Yeah.
Then
Pimp
we'll just
chippin'.
he just come again and
yeah, dude.
yeah, come again.
yeah, because I got to bring some moonshine.
The
I gotta
third
bring
time.
it.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody,
dude, we're-
oh,
And that
God.
380, that 387. That
Okay.
383
Oh, yeah.
Stroker.
So our last podcast
I don't
had
know why I
me
said
and
387.
Peyton. Our last podcast had me and Peyton on, and it was with the death metal band.
Oh, shit.
yeah,
like
yeah.
last night type shit.
Damn.
And not
Obliterators.
yeah, and they're called Obliterated, and they're fucking
Obliterated.
crazy, bro.
Dude, they're
And,
dope.
and,
And they sound dope. They really do. They sound like As Blood Runs Black. If you're into that kind of metal,
yeah.
they're.
That's why
and
I didn't come.
And they got they claim they got some new shit up their sleeve coming up. You know, so
We don't know what it is. They
we
haven't
don't know
showed
what
us.
it is, so
I'll
Well,
probably
maybe
find
next
out.
time
A
I
little
can
bit more
just.
technical
I'll
or
be
something.
here
Yeah,
next time
dude.
if they end up coming in.
Somewhere around January they are gonna return. Somewhere around January.
Okay.
yeah. So because we got to get Larry, the
Yeah.
drummer. He wasn't here, so the band wasn't even complete. So
Okay.
the Pick of Destiny was missing a whole piece.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Next time I'll be on with y'all and everything.
By the way,
We can talk about Big Time Rush as the biggest
fuck yeah, dude.
death metal band there is.
Yeah, dude, we can
Yeah.
fucking lay that shit down.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You already knew it. I gotta
so,
go.
Yeah.
so before you leave, this is our 10th episode of the Chimps That Pimp.
Oh yeah, it's
This
kind of
is
a
the
little-
10th episode, my boys.
Nice.
So you
Fuck
are
yeah.
our third guest on our 10th episode.
Nice.
Hey,
Because our first one was 806ville. I don't know
That's-
if you know him.
that's. Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I still didn't get. I didn't get to talk to him either. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
But he had like he's super special. He had criteria.
Well, like he said, once we get to 2,000 subs, we need another 1,000 because we're already at 1,000. So we need another fucking 1,000 so he can come back on.
Yeah.
See,
He
had
said
some bullshit
2,000
criteria.
subs.
Just to prove him wrong. I'm trying to prove him wrong, all right?
What was it? Why he doesn't think that we're gonna?
No, he just wants us to.
Have a milestone.
Yeah. Like have a goal.
A goal.
That's badass.
Yeah, because he sees a lot of podcasts and everything, and nobody has that drive to continue on. After a certain amount of time, people just stop doing.
Yeah.
Doing
It's
what they're
always
doing.
it's always after the 7th episode, but whatever we keep doing now, we are on our 10th episode.
Oh,
a
I got you.
common podcast ends at 7.
Why?
I have no idea why, but it ends at 7.
Nobody wants to do it no more.
because they run out of things to
I
say.
enjoy this. I was on the same board with you at the beginning. That's another podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Okay.
But
All
yeah, I enjoy talking to people.
Well, that's
and
good, bro.
I enjoy even though I'm not perfect, I still what little I do know about Christ, I like to spread that.
And that's what I want you on
And
this podcast.
also,
for. Yeah.
oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
For
And
sure,
God
bro.
I
appreciates that.
like the wisdom that you speak.
Exactly.
And it's not even my wisdom, bro.
Oh, I
It's
know,
like,
I know, but you,
This is accessible.
you're like a sponge. You
No,
do
dude,
absorb.
this is wisdom. It's just you
Yeah.
don't see it that way. You're just seeing it as we're just talking.
Yeah, yeah.
But
and I
to
enjoy it.
everybody
like the
else,
shit
it
that you
isn't.
speak is real.
It's very real.
Yeah.
It's
So,
all available.
I love
on
that.
the Bible in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the KJV. It's easier if you go the new King James version.
Yeah.
Route, but for me, I like the old English style. Oh.
Yeah.
Just because
But,
it's fun.
yeah,
but I appreciate it.
But the shit that you speak is real, and it actually, like, I think about it when I get home. That's
Dude,
what I'm telling you.
That's what it's all
So-
about, and I appreciate that, and God appreciate, and you should. Yes.
So that's why I'm like, it's wisdom. You know, you're spreading it. You're like a, what would you call a sage?
a
a
sage.
sage.
No, I would.
You
I would
are
just
a wise
say.
man.
Dude,
I'm
not-
sorry, but you are a wise
I
man.
I don't want clout for me. It has nothing to do. If I don't care about if we get famous or if I get famous or if any, I don't. I just want whoever needs to hear it is going to, and whoever doesn't isn't. That's all that matters to me, and getting to spend time with my friends and hanging out, because you guys have wisdom too. Y'all
And
are
I
telling-
respect that, bro.
Y'all are teaching me things. You just taught me something new about E85 I didn't know.
And then the new laws
And
about
new
the fucking
laws
exhaust.
about exhaust that I'm about to take advantage of.
Don't forget your insurance. Bro.
We have got to start. I clicked a button on this. There's a button.
there's buttons right here, but they're fine.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah.
Unless it's USB.
But-
you got to start insurance for sure.
10th
Yeah.
episode, guys.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking dope.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Welcome.
We got. Hey,
Yeah.
what do you want?
Congratulations.
What do you want your?
Yeah.
What do you want your name to be?
care.
You want to be Mechanic Mike or like what do you want?
Yeah,
I don't matter, bro.
There you go.
It don't matter.
yeah. We can
I'll
call
probably-
him
I'll probably book
Mechanic
it-
Mike.
Mechanic Mike.
Eminem.
I'll put
Eminem.
Send me all your proper information. I'll post it on the.
With that
yeah.
what was it that color you were talking about?
Candy.
Candy
Oh, yeah.
candy
Root beer.
root beer Eminem.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah,
sounds good, don't it?
Hey.
A root beer Eminem?
10th episode,
10th episode.
1,000 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
That's 2
There-
5s.
and
That's
there's-
2 5.
And there's people out there that didn't believe that we'll end up getting this fucking far.
People didn't think we'd get 20 subscribers.
Yeah.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm sorry. My bad.
By the way, who cared enough? To
Yeah, I
say
know,
that?
right?
You know, like, who said we weren't gonna get 20? I'll go egg their house right now.
Yeah.
Some people
I-
at work.
I'm down.
Let's
People
go.
at work.
Dude,
Man, fuck them, bro.
That disobedient, that civil disobedient stuff is dope. Like France not putting up with the fact that their retirement age is going up. That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
I
all
gotta
right,
go.
all right, bro. We gotta go. All right, bro. It's Chimps that pimp. Peace out.
See ya.
Later.
Later.